Okay, mics are on. Hello all. Welcome back after our Thanksgiving break.
Hello?
Hello.
Not everyone is in Roll20 yet. Awkward. But
I'm sorry, I'm the delinquent. Give me a sec.
it's okay.
I'm still eating pizza.
Oh yeah, what kind of pizza?
Kind with I don't know. I was trying to come up with like something like saucy comeback, but couldn't think of anything, so I kind of failed.
Does it
I
have
get it. Saucy pizza.
nice.
Shut the fuck up, Tristan. Steal
Rude.
my thunder.
You said the pun, not me.
Does
I
it
was
have
trying to write it.
I'm going to ask the important question. Does it have a pineapple on it?
No.
Good.
Okay.
That is an abomination.
We can still be friends.
Yes, like
Pineapple worse than pineapple. I've heard like broccoli and strawberry. Like what the
I
Hey
don't
man,
know.
pineapple
the
on
strawberry
pizza
is
is not
usually
bad.
dessert
Okay.
pizza with Nutella.
Strawberries,
That's a
I
thing.
don't even want to address that, but broccoli on pizza is actually not that bad.
What
Hi.
about
Broccoli on
wasabi peas
white
and
pizza.
mayonnaise?
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. You know what?
Wasabi peas and mayonnaise. What about that?
That's just not pizza
That's
anymore.
fucking gross.
No.
That's just why.
Chomper disapproves.
Yeah. Chomper melts the pizza with his acid teeth.
Oh, I had a soda here. What?
I have
Okay.
apple pie stuffed cookies.
And it's still
But-
fresh.
Ooh. All right. Too much food talk. I'm getting sidetracked and also hungry.
I knocked soda down and picked another soda up, and I didn't know that soda was full. I don't know how old the soda is, but it's still carbonated, so we're good.
So it can't be that old. Okay.
I don't know. Coca-Cola holds its carbonation for a while.
While you enjoy.
Game where we talk food and occasionally play D&D.
Yes.
I need to try.
Oh shit, Kim. I should have asked you this before we actually started. I changed your like nameplate on the stream because I know your character just goes by Cat rather than like the full name. Let me know what you wanted to say if what I have now is good.
Yeah,
or if...
no, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So everyone's here. Let's get started. So last time, 2 weeks ago, you all
Previously on.
yeah. Some of you arrived in the town of Sandpoint from the first time from faraway lands through various circumstances, including Catherine's pirate ship and crew going down in a massive magical whirlpool, as well as Jareem being whisked away by an unknown deity who presented itself as the same one who had been present during his previous resurrection. So the two of them, they arrived. Not really sure how they got there, but they were staying within the Rusty Dragon Inn. They, after hearing about the Swallowtail Festival, they decided to set off towards it, meeting up with other outsiders, including one strongman druid, Dino Sorensen, and his Tyrannosaurus companion, the aptly named Chomper McChomperson. Dino hailing from some swamplands to the south. Well, originally from Magnamar, but he had been taken in by some lizard folk after taming Chomper, and after learning their ways and culture, set off on his own adventures, and as well as the gunslinger Urzulin, who had come from the rough and tumble town of Riddleport to shit. Why am I blanking on your backstory? You were in search of. Okay, so right, you had left your family, and you, after arriving in Sandpoint, you visited the Goblin Squash stables with your friend of the family, Davarin, who showed you his rather extensive but also somewhat grotesque goblin ear collection that he keeps all of his trophies from his kills. And finally, Sandpoint native Cade, who is a Dampier who had been sort of in hiding from all sorts of people who might suspect her of what she really is, really. She had been working with Jubrail, who is at the Fat Man's Feed Bag, and also has another friend in the cleric, Hannah Valerian, who has helped her sort of assimilate into Sandpoint's culture and society so that no suspicion is drawn towards her. At the festival, you guys took part in some games, including tug of war, some balance beam shenanigans, as well as all of the free food. You guys visited all of the tents and carts, including some of the other wares, most notably the general store. And then as Father Xantis took the stage to deliver a sort of a closing speech of sorts at sunset, the town came under attack by some goblins, some of which had set the cart of Gavin Deverin on fire. He's from the brewery in town. You guys fought with one pack of goblins over by the tent of the Sandpoint Savories, killing all of them, and then coming back to deal with the one that was set on fire. The combined efforts of Babu, Jareem's owl companion, and Catherine's, I think it was a drench spell, put out the fire. After dispatching the second set of goblins, you all collected your loot, and then you heard some screaming and some frantic dog barking up to the north, away from the stage and the rest of the sort of proper festival grounds. So, with all of that said, what would you guys like to do?
I mean, with goblins, murder is always an option.
I just finger in the air and looking at you as you say that and lowering it and going, yes, it can be.
All right, then, onwards.
Okay.
Alright.
Worth noting by this point that just about all of the crowds who had been there originally have dispersed, just running or walking at their own pace to their homes, away from all of the fighting and the screeching of the goblins nearby. By this point, there isn't too much other like noise that you guys hear. I mean, it's a bit difficult to hear over the barking and screaming coming from the north, but you guys noticed that there doesn't seem to be as much goblin activity as there was when the fight that you were involved in broke out.
Let's say we head towards the noise, because that's where more goblins are going to be.
Fair enough.
I look around and try to make sure that any of the citizens that I might know are all okay and no one's actually injured before saying, yeah, we should go.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
Everyone?
Just Cade, because she's like looking for people that she knows.
Can you do that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize. It's on me. Okay, perception. Doop. Okay, it's a 10. You see off in the distance that Hannah was one of like the last people to leave. She looks fine. No sign of Jabrail anywhere.
I mentioned that there seems to be at least someone missing, but we should go tame the goblins and then circle back to see if everyone's all right. And then I say to Dream to lead the way, since he seems to plot the direction a bit better than I.
Okay. Anyone else have anything they want to do first, or do you guys want to proceed?
Forward.
That sounds like a solid plan.
All right. So with that said, is there any specific marching order that you guys want to form yourselves in?
I want to be in the front area, dude.
I'll be behind Cade.
I'll hang middle.
Since I know the town the best, I'm gonna try to run everyone through the town the quickest way possible, based off of Dream's instructions of where the town came from.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna
Giant
send
T-Rex.
Babu to scout ahead, if I could.
All right, sure. So I'll have Babu a little bit forward. You go ahead and roll a perception check for him. Kat, you want to be behind the dinosaur, I heard, right?
A little bit afraid of getting run over by Chompy.
So you want to be like further back?
Yeah, she's gonna create some distance between her, or she's gonna be kind of behind and next to, so as to make sure that she can see him and not get trampled.
Okay. And then Dino, you want to be front, middle, back?
I'm good with either the front or the middle.
Okay.
Because I don't really know my way around here yet, but definitely not afraid of these little pests.
So I think that what I have here is good. I'm going to move you guys over. Oh, that's your perception. Give me one for Babu.
Oh, Babu has a separate perception.
Yeah, he's got a separate sheet.
Got it. Perception. Here we go.
Boom. All right.
Nice.
So, Babu flies a little bit ahead, and he sees a noble-looking human man who is cowering behind some crates and barrels. He also sees a hunting dog, as well as a goblin who is mounted on its own dog-looking thing, although it only resembles a dog, like 4 legs and walks like a dog. It's very like nasty looking and looks like hairless and just kind of looks like Chomper like just shot his acid all over this thing. Behind it are 3 more goblins who are kind of just like watching their leader do his thing. So as the rest of you move forward, you run past the White Deer Inn and Tavern. You come to the end of Church Street, and you're basically at like the north gate of the town. Off in the distance, you still pick up the sounds of swords and sort of the shrieks of goblins. The rest of you kind of see what Babu sees now. That there is a goblin mounted on top of this like really ugly looking hairless dog creature. This goblin is armed with a longer sword than what the rest of the goblins you've seen have been holding. As you come up to the scene, this goblin is going to take a swing at the dog. And the goblin with a natural 1 swings and misses and falls off of his mount. And the next sound you hear is all of the other goblins just laughing hysterically at him.
Fair enough.
And it's their laughter is so like raucous and just sort of like all encompassing the whole thing. You also hear like an audible gasp coming from the human who's like hiding. He seems that he's fearful for his own dog's life, but not enough to step in front and handle the situation. However, all of the goblins are laughing so hard that they are all distracted. So all of you will get a surprise round.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone now.
Okay, so everyone roll initiative, and then all of you guys are gonna get to act in that order, and then I'll roll initiative for the goblins. Let me make sure.
So how do the spells? Do we get them back every encounter, or are they?
The spell slots are a long rest deal.
Long rest. So what are these slots
Just
next to
fill
the
up your
spells? Is that how many times I can use them?
Let me open your sheet so I can see what you're seeing.
Like next to the level 1 spells, not the level 0 spells.
Tristan, what's your dex?
My dex is 2, but thanks to this trait I got, it's another +2.
Okay, so I go before Tristan because my dex is 18.
Yes. So the circles with the check marks in them means that you have prepared the spell. You've used these, so I'm going to clear those out. So you don't have any level 1s, but you do have you still have all your cantrips, because those can be used as many times as you like.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, so let's see. I still need... Right, I have to roll for Cade, and...
I think one of us didn't click our token before rolling initiative, because only 3 of us on there.
Oh, yeah, Kim.
And did I forget to click my token?
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, stupid roll 20. Okay. There we go. I think.
Nice.
Did it not?
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Yeah,
There we go.
I goofed. I clicked your token and then rolled on the wrong sheet. That's my mistake. Okay. There we go. All right. So, with that, Jareem has initiative for the surprise round.
Awesome. I'm gonna go towards the leader.
Okay.
How much movement do I have? 1, 2, 3.
Your movement is... You're wearing medium armor, right? So your movement is 20. But if you take a full run action, it would be, I think, 80. That's like using your whole turn to run. And then Babu has a fly speed of 60.
All right. So me and Babu are gonna head towards the guy over here. So
Yeah, so Babu could get in range and attack.
all right. So yeah, I'll go as far as I can go. And I'll send Babu in there to attack. Okay.
Okay, so Babu tries to strike the goblin with its talons, but unfortunately he misses.
Damn.
All right, anything else?
Not.
All right, it is Cat's turn.
It's a little far away. But she is going to. So each square is 5 feet, right?
Yeah, the way Pathfinder is a little different because of they treat diagonals a little differently. So let's see, you moved 30, so you're good.
My speed. Sorry.
Your speed should be 30 because you're wearing light
Okay,
armor.
so yeah. So I'm going to run up, and going to, and then I'm gonna end my turn there because I'm too far to do anything, and I'm sad.
Okay. It's now Ursulin's turn.
Ah, my computer almost fell. I was trying to get my shit up, and I was going, wait, don't say anything. I'll be right there. I was like coughing. I'm gonna move forward and try and get within shooting range. What's my shooting range again?
Blunderbuss is 10-foot increments, so
How far can I move? Where is it? Speed 20. Run 80. Can I run over there?
yeah, running is a full round. So, but yeah, you can run and get into range.
Because if I don't run, I don't think I can move anywhere else.
Yeah, it would be 50.
20 feet would be here.
Yeah, it would be 50 feet to get into the range of all the other goblins, and then 55 or 50 to get to there.
I want to go here.
Okay. So you'd be in shooting range of the.
Would I be allowed to shoot after that?
Well, running is a full round, so no, that'd be your whole turn.
Yeah. Okay. So then I'll just get my shot ready if I can. If not, then I'll just wait till next turn.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can like, I mean, it's a move action to load, so yeah, you can like load on the run.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. It's now Dino's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move me and Chomper right there. Wait. Right there. And then before I make an attack, I think it's right there. Yeah, before making an attack, can I make a can I recall my animal knowledge to see what the hell that thing is?
Sure. Go ahead and make a. I guess this would be a nature check, yeah. Knowledge nature. Okay, 10. You know that goblins sort of have like their own brand of dogs, and that's what this is.
Is it natural?
That's a good question.
It's a puppy.
All dog are pupper. No, I don't want to give you the wrong answer, so let me see if this is actually classed as natural. Yeah, it's classed as an animal, so yeah, it is naturally
All right. In that case, can
Just
I
looks-
shoot? I mean, not shoot. Can I like throw my dagger at this goblin over here?
Yeah, you can. It's gonna be. Let's see. What's the range on that? 30, 35. Okay, so that's a bit of a penalty because the throw range of a dagger is, I think, 10 feet.
It's 10 feet.
Yeah, but you can try. Sure.
All right, with the power of nature, yeet.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see. That is outside of 10 feet is -2. It's okay. So even with all those penalties, that you're throwing at the leader, right?
Throwing at the leader.
Okay, yeah. So you hit the dagger, flies true. It sails over the head of the dog and just like lands right in the side of the leader, who is still sort of like brushing himself off after falling off the dog. You deal him 8
Feel
points.
my wrath, you little shit.
Yeah, he certainly does. He is angry and in a lot of pain as he suffers 8 points of piercing damage.
I knew that dag was a good investment. Alright, unfortunately, Chopper doesn't have any range options, so I'll end my turn.
Okay. It is Cade's turn. No, she's not in roll 20 at the moment.
I am. I just had to relog because it was not working.
Oh, okay. So you are currently... You're about like 60 feet from all of the enemies.
Alright, so he's gonna
I do
evaluate
believe
the situation
that,
and see that. What?
Oh, sorry, I was just about to say that I'm pretty sure that you have a javelin that you can use.
She has a light crossbow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So Kate's gonna evaluate the situation. Make sure there's a clear shot and look at the one that's got the dagger in it and just fire a crossbow bolt straight into him.
Okay, range increment of 80 feet, so no penalties there. Add that to your sheet because I forgot to do it. Okay, so I'm sorry. Which one are you aiming for again?
The one that just got the dagger in his chest.
Okay, so the leader. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you load up your crossbow. You take your shot, and
I can't see my character sheet. Like, my name exists, but my entire character sheet is blank, and Roll20 keeps saying I can't find your character, it doesn't exist.
that's really weird.
I've been trying to fix it since we started.
Wow. Are you?
Apparently, Roll20 is broken.
This is on your phone, or?
Yeah, and also, like, it was working, everything worked, but, like, I'm on the browser mode, it works fine on there. But literally, specifically, my character sheet is blank. Everything else on Roll20 works fine.
That is so weird.
That's really strange.
Right?
Like I know some of that stuff is like slow to load just because there's like a lot in this campaign, but yeah, that still shouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, it's yelling at me saying my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Okay, yeah, that happens to me too. Usually I just like give it a few minutes and it should work. But
Oh yeah, so just like I said with the crossbow, you can just pew roll that for me, and
Right.
then, I apologize for this inconvenience there.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. All right, so that's an 11. So, your bolt just flies over the head of everyone, and it crashes into the stone wall of the gate behind.
At this point in time, I'm gonna notch another crossbow bolt and move slightly closer. And end my turn.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say it's you take a little step as your swift action, and then reload with your move. Okay, so at the top of the round, you all hear the voice of the human from behind the crates, urging his dog to come back to his side. You hear him say like, It's like, come here, boy. There's people are here to help us, and the dog is going to try to run back there. The dog is going to take an attack of opportunity from the leader.
But didn't the leader fall off his horse or his little dog?
Right, but 6 seconds per turn, like or per round rather, he would have like kind of brushed himself off and sort of ready, and he could see that the dog is leaving his range. He however rolled another natural 1, and and so he once again whiffs on his swing towards the dog, sort of like overswinging and like spinning around and almost falling over again, to more crazed laughter coming from the other goblins. The dog makes it back to his owner, and now I will be rolling initiative for the gobbies.
Payback's a bitch.
Low key was hoping the owner would die so I could get an NPC doggy as my friend.
And then we'd have I was gonna say then we'd have
Is the dog a female?
party
Because
pet.
that would make it even
but
better.
we have a
because then
party
we can
pet.
have puppies in the future. Is the
You,
dog
I'm
a
gonna-
female?
you don't know.
Well. I
Not
guess
really
I'll
my
roll
concern,
for that after
considering the
this
fact I already
combat.
have a dinosaur.
I wasn't talking about for you.
But
everything
dogs
should be
probably
for me.
eat all of
It
them.
does bring up the question: how does Chompy feel about dogs?
I've raised him well, so I'm pretty sure he wouldn't try to eat him or anything.
Yes, but like, would he be annoyed, confused, insulted that he's not good enough, and we had to get another pet?
So, bad news, most of the goblins
It's always
rolled
good
really
enough for
well
me.
on initiative.
Safe to say.
The one all the way in the back here is gonna go now. He's going to finally stop laughing for long enough to take a look at what's going on. He sees all of you approaching. He sees that the very much normal dog has run away. He's going to step out from behind his friend, and he's just going to be like, Longshanks! And he's going to load up his short bow and take a shot just in the direction of all of you. Okay, so I have to roll sort of randomly to see what he's shooting at. Let's see, there are 6 targets in that direction. I also need to look at the range of his weapon, because that's important here. Oh, never mind, it's right there. Okay, so 60 feet. All right, so he is going to shoot all the way in the back towards Cade. Your AC is 15, so that is not a confirmed critical hit. So in that case, you take a single point of damage as an arrow sort of just grazes your leg. The goblin is a mix of pleased that he hit and disappointed that he didn't kill you. It's now the leader's turn. He's going to once again try to collect himself after whiffing twice. He's just, at this point, he's basically just like seeing red, just full of rage. And so he's going to swing at the closest thing to him, which is Babu. And he misses with a 13. Babu is able to swiftly fly up and out of the range of this this goblin's weapon, this longer sword-looking weapon. Next is the other 2 goblins. Both of them are going to load up their short bows, and again, just fire randomly.
These guys are not great shots, are they?
They're not very intelligent is really the thing. They kind of just you can tell just by the way that they're like acting and like loading up like as you watch them that like they're not very tactical. The first shot is going to hit Dino, dealing him 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that bitch.
This one catches you in the shoulder. The second shot is going to sail past Jareem and miss.
Ha!
Alright, which one hit me?
That would be this one here.
Oh, he's gonna die my next turn, I swear to God.
Hope so. It's now
Just wait
Jareem's
for me
turn.
to get over there.
All right, it's Jareem's turn.
All right, so Jareem is going to move a little closer. And is Babu's attack separate from my attack, or does that count as my attack?
No, he gets his own turn.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to throw my javelin at the fucking leader here.
Okay, cool.
And I do that with this. All right.
Yeah, there should
Wait.
be like an actual
Oh,
like
okay.
the javelin's on your sheet, right? So yeah, it would be or no, it's not.
So
oh yeah, it's your short spear. Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah,
Yeah.
you just click short spear and it'll roll it.
Okay.
Well, you rolled a 6 anyway.
Jesus.
So yeah, it just goes over the head of the goblin, much like Cade's crossbow bolt, and just lands up against the wall.
Alrighty then. And then Babu is going to attack once more.
Yeah, he's got his talons on there.
Yeah. I didn't even roll that one last time. There we go.
Okay, so that is both of those are going to hit.
Yeah, Babu. Fuck him up.
So yeah, that is okay. 1d4 plus 1d4. Okay, yeah, I was just figuring out what the rolls are there. All right, so
Math is hard.
yeah, they're the crit confirmed damage rolls can be a little strange, like code wise. So anyway, yeah. So the first one hits, and the second one is a critical. The goblin is dealt a total of 3 points of piercing damage. It drops to a knee, but it's still alive.
Awesome. I'm just gonna say good job to Babu.
The goblin looks up at Babu and just asks, "Why do you work for the Longshanks?" And
He's just gonna look at the goblin, and he's gonna say, "You have no idea what I am."
Woohoo! Fuck you!
yeah, the ghost owl speaks perfect common at the goblin. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
All right, it is Cat's turn.
Cat is going to rush ahead another 30 feet. Is that 30 feet? One.
I think that's 25, but
That's 25. That's 30.
yeah.
and she's going to stab that goblin.
All right. So you pull out your dagger and.
Well, actually, you know what? I changed my mind. She's
Okay.
not stab him. She's gonna punch him in the face.
Okay, brass knuckles. Okay, that is. Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Ah!
That's a shame because it sounded really cool. I was getting hyped to like narrate that. So yeah, you
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna punch him in the face or not.
you punch out with your brass knuckle covered hand, and at like the last second, the goblin just like and he manages to duck out of the way.
I'm gonna get you. All right, my turn.
All right, it is now the goblin dog's turn. It's going to try and protect its master. By trying to bite out at Babu. That hits. So, okay, Babu is actually unconscious. So that's 8 points of damage.
No.
I need you to make a fortitude saving throw for Babu. Okay, that is a success. As the goblin dog bites into Babu, some of like the nasty looking like dander that comes off of it sort of like lands on Babu, but it doesn't have any effect.
Good.
All right, it is now Ursulin's turn. Did your laptop fall over again?
No.
Okay.
I can't use that excuse again.
I had
It
to
only
ask.
fell over once. I honestly just didn't hear my name being called.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. How's this guy looking?
The dog or the leader?
The dog's over there.
No, the goblin dog.
Demon dog.
Oh, it's the demon dog.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit yet.
Why? It's a demon dog.
It's not
Because
a natural
he's
demon,
pupper.
it's a goblin breed of dog.
You guys have seemed to be focusing the leader, so yeah, the goblin dog hasn't been touched yet.
Okay, is that the leader?
Behind him,
The
yes.
one with a different
Okay, alright, cool.
little thingy, yes.
Great. I'm gonna go kill the leader.
Realize the bat-like thing is the goblin dog and not the beagle all the way on the left.
Was that right here? Yeah, it was right here.
More or less.
I'm gonna go here. Within. Am I within 10 feet? Ah, shit. I gotta move one over and possibly be attacked by this fucker, but I'm gonna shoot that guy.
You shoot the leader?
Yeah.
Yeah, and attacks of opportunity only happen when you leave the range in Pathfinder, so you're not going to get attacked.
I approached the range.
Right, but you only provoke when you leave the range.
Oh.
So yeah, you don't take an attack of opportunity. Your shot, however, misses.
Fuck. Alright.
The blast of the blunderbuss goes off, and this goblin sort of like was fearful for his life for a moment, looks around and sort of like does the whole cartoon, like pats his chest and stuff to make sure he didn't get hit, and yeah, he's still standing.
Fucker. Can I roll animal handling to see if I can convince the demon dog to come to our side?
Ooh.
You can try.
Oh, I was asking if I could do that this round. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, you can. I'll let you try.
Handle animal?
Yep.
It's a natural 18.
Yeah,
Nice.
however, the goblin dog still snarls and sort of like tries to bite out at you.
I just say, I'll give you a treat.
the goblin dog seems disinterested. It seems to be loyal to its mount or mounter.
Mounter.
I couldn't think of the proper term.
Mountie.
Yeah, I guess.
Owner.
I don't know.
Can we stop using those terms, please?
Are you feeling a little kinkish over there?
My mind went to a bad place.
Yes, I know it did. It's okay.
It's
Embrace
now
it.
Dino's turn.
Alright, you little shit, have a scimitar with your fucking name on it!
I love it.
And Chomper's going to... Flake's not really an option. So he's just gonna move... And let's move him right there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack this goblin.
All right. Yeah, and with that, Dino can once again lay claim to another trophy as he takes his scimitar and just lops off the head of that goblin.
Little shit. Alright, Chomper. Sick 'em.
The one next to him looks very concerned now as the T-Rex bears down on him.
You're next. Go, Chomper.
Okay, so Chomper.
Fuck.
Ooh, yeah, Chomper. This goblin tries to duck out of the way, and he does. Chomper just hits nothing but air with his rather large, compared to this goblin at least, maw.
By the way, I forgot to uncheck the acid mold thing. But I guess it doesn't matter. You lucked out this time, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, a minute would have gone by, so yeah, that spell would be over. But yeah, no worries. Okay, so that.
I have my turn.
Okay. It is Cade's turn.
Kids, again, now that she's a bit closer, gonna line up her crossbow bolt and shoot the dog, since she sees that it has no interest in anything to do with us and is not looking to get bit.
Okay.
Snipe that bitch.
Are you
Literally.
Are you still unable to access your stuff?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah, literally on laptop, on mobile, on tablet, none of it works.
Damn, that's really unfortunate. We'll have to figure that out.
It's just Roll20 doing Roll20 things. It'll figure out probably by the end of the night.
This is true. This is classic Roll20. Okay, so yeah, that's an 8 to hit. So
Sweet.
much like your first shot, it just over the head of everybody, hitting the wall of the gate.
I just lower my head in shame.
Did you want to do like same as before, like step forward, reload? Before
Yeah.
you end your turn? Okay.
Just like my head slumped down, like, okay, reload, step forward, look at everyone else, and just kind of be like, someone else try.
Top of the round, you again hear the voice from behind the crates just saying, it's okay, buddy. I want to see what happens though. Like this guy is intent on like watching the outcome of the fight, instead of just like hightailing it like he probably should.
Swear to God, the dog dies because of him. He's getting stabbed.
With that, it is.
I nod my head in agreement at this statement.
It is this goblin's turn. This goblin is going to understand the greater threat here and is going to step forward and take a swing with his, that's the wrong sheet. Going to take a swing with his dog slicer towards Chomper. That is a dirty 20 to hit. So Chomper takes 1 point of slashing damage.
You bitch!
As the goblin hits Chomper, but sees that it didn't really do much of anything to him, and he's going to sort of try and brace himself and be brave. We'll just say he's trying to be brave.
Swear to God, man, you're next.
I mean, we can't kill Chompy. We already had this idea for Chompy t-shirts. We can't do that if he's dead.
The goblin leader steps forward and takes his sword, swinging towards Ursulin. He hits, sort of just slashing across Ursulin's chest for 6 points of damage.
He rolled higher than a 17?
He rolled a 21.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
shit.
Yeah, he rolled a natural 17.
Oh, fuck twat. Bitch, cunt. Sorry.
So yeah, this rather beat up and bloodied goblin is still able to fight.
If I shoot point blank when it's my turn, do I get a disadvantage or does that not count?
I don't think that applies to guns.
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
It might for certain guns, but for a gun with only 10 feet range, I can't imagine that it would.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Yeah, because a pistol will be devastating at close range.
Mm.
Side note, I fixed it by reinstalling Google Chrome.
That is
Do I have enough time to go to
So
the
you
bathroom?
fix it?
that is such a random way to fix it, but I'm glad you did.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
if
head
it-
to
hey,
the
if it
bathroom
works,
real
it
quick.
works.
If it gets to my turn and I'm not back, just shoot that guy.
Okay, got it. All right, so next is the goblin that Chomper tried to attack. That goblin is going to also swing its dog slicer towards Chomper.
Tried to open that.
That is a 6 to hit, so that misses completely.
You try to strike at my child. Prepare to be unmade.
This is not going to end well for the goblin.
No.
No, it is not.
It's going to end the goblin's turn, and it's now Jareem's turn. So since we're now in this situation for the first time, Pathfinder is a little different with unconscious things and allies. There are no death saves. So what happens is once you reach 0 hit points, you are considered to be bleeding out. And what that means is you are losing I believe it's 1 hit point each turn that you are not stabilized. Let me double check the rules on this because this is something I really can't get it wrong. Okay, dying condition, here we go. Okay, so we'll do it this way. So, Rob, go ahead and make a Constitution check for Babu. Okay, so Babu is stabilized. Does not lose any hit points on this turn. And yeah, the way this works is if your negative hit points reaches your Constitution score, you are dead.
Got it.
So Babu takes no actions, but does not lose any hit points, and is also stable. And you have your full turn, Jareem. You guys can also, of course, heal Babu to restore his hit points, but that's up to you.
But so Babu is a spirit, right? Can he really die though?
He can
really?
Actually. There are
I know
rules
according
for
to
that.
Pathfinder he can.
If it can
but
bleed,
really?
it can die.
Fair. But how does Babu bleed?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm asking too many existential questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
This isn't like 4E where he just gets dismissed and then he can be resummoned on the next turn. It's like it can actually die, and then if it does die, there's like an expensive ritual involved to like bring him back. So
Don't
it's
die, Babu.
yeah. So basically, in the case of spirits and animal companions and things like that, like it is in your interest to not let them die.
All right.
So I'm gonna run over to Babu, and I'm gonna grab my spear that I threw at the leader.
Okay, so
And I'm
yeah,
gonna-
you run over to the wall, grab your spear, and come back, and yeah, you'd be like there.
Stab in the butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking go for the dog this time.
Almost made a huge mistake because I realized that I forgot to put this map on the map layer. All right, so yeah, go ahead and you collect your spear. You go ahead and make a stab at the leader. Okay, he is being flanked by Ursulin. So with a +2, that is a hit. He has his back turned to you, so I'll let you narrate what you do.
Oh, I'm just gonna stick it right in the middle of his spine.
Oh, yeah, okay. And you do exactly that. You just plunge the spear into the goblin's spine, and it given how small it is, it really can't even like fall over. It sort of the body just like slumps as it's still on the end of your spear.
I'm gonna point this spear with the goblin on it at the dog.
Okay, make an intimidate check.
Uh,
Okay, 12. I actually do have the thing open this time to determine if that actually works. DC is equal to 10 plus hit dice plus wisdom modifier. 1 hit die, 1 wisdom modifier. Okay, so yeah, you meet the DC. So the dog does look pretty unnerved, seeing the leader dead on the tip of your spear. And with that, it is now Cat's turn.
Cat, not cave, right?
Yes, Cat. I realize now that's going to get a little confusing, but yes.
The one with the D. That's me.
The pirate. It's the pirate's turn. The sorcerer who took bard spells. Kim, you there? Did you step away?
Oh, sorry. No, I did not hear you.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so I am going to so I'm going to jump over the downed goblin
Okay.
and try punching this one.
All right.
But does it work?
Does it work? That should be a game show. Yeah, even with some flanking involved, you once again miss, unfortunately.
I too much to drink. This was a bad idea. Less mead next time. And I pass my
Smoke
turn.
weed every
I can't help but
day.
laugh at her
Drink-
doing this and looking at her sideways.
Drink mead every day. That should be a
I kind of
t-shirt.
shrug and look and be like, I'm not
Alright,
making any better shots. You're okay.
It is
All right, so far we got drink meat every day, and we got the chomper shirt.
the chopper shirt. Yeah, yeah. So we're building our store page inventory here. Any other suggestions, chat? Please leave them there.
Cat passes the turn.
Okay, so it is now the the goblin dog's turn. Seeing its leader on the wrong end of Dream's spear, the goblin dog is going to angrily lash out and try and bite Dream.
Let's get it.
Yeah, he hits, and he with a 19 he hits, and he rolls a maximum of 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And I
Oh!
I also need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Me?
No, Dream.
Oh, okay, good. I would be like, dog didn't bite me.
Or did it?
Okay, that is a failure. As the goblin dog pulls away, you immediately feel itchy.
Oh no. What demon disease is this?
Scurvy.
You're not sure.
I'll find out on my turn.
Which is right now. So, yeah, you look and you notice, aside from all the bleeding, you notice that yeah, Dream is kind of has that like itchy look about him. You can go ahead and make a heal check. I think this would be.
Heal check or just knowledge
Yeah,
check?
keep in mind, the demon dog is still right there.
I don't know. Erzlin says that she just looks at the arm and Dream scratching his arm. She just goes, yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yes, that is bleeding.
How can you see from over there, sir? I'm right here next to him.
I'm a druid, I see all.
Can I try an animal handle again? And if that fails, I'm just gonna shoot the dog point blank and hope for the best.
We've already made a skill check on this turn, so
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot it then.
okay.
Blunderbuss. Where is it? Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Blunderbuss.
Yeah, you blast the so anyway, Ursula started blasting and hits the goblin dog for 3 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
And I yell at it, tell me what disease you have!
Rabies.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to make a save right now because it's not you didn't like touch it with your hand. So yeah, you blast the goblin dog. It takes 3 points of damage. It turns its attention towards you and has a very angry look on its face.
I turned my direction towards the person who just yelled at me asking what disease I had too. Yeah, I do that too. Someone's asking me what diseases I have. It's called living.
Man, that's a deep cut right there.
Yep. Alright. I'm gonna back away. Just a bit. I know. Like, here.
All right, the goblin dog will attempt an attack of opportunity against you, and it rolls a 5, so it misses.
Woo! Suck it.
Lucky.
It is now Dino's turn.
Alright, Chomper, show them how it's done.
In other
You,
news, eggnog is a really thick drink, and I did not expect that. I had like a little tiny bit because Rachel said I could have
Fuck!
a tiny bit.
Geez, back-to-back ones. This is the encounter of that. That's 2 separate characters now. Yeah,
Was it-
Chopper again totally whiffs on its attack against the goblin.
I'm just
God
imagining.
damn it, Chomper, we're going training later.
He Chomper bit at the goblin, but failed to realize that goblins are short, so he just bit it over his head. Right?
Yeah, that's essentially what happened the last time. The goblin
With me.
sort of ducked a bit and avoided the attack, and the goblins.
Alright, Chomper, move there.
The goblins
Hey,
again,
move
not being
there.
very tactical, they figure, okay, well that worked the first time, so let me do it again, and that's once again it did not get hit.
Right, we have to remember that Chomper has tiny arms, and sometimes he's not able to get things.
I have a big head.
Alright,
and
I guess I
little
gotta show
arms.
y'all how it's done.
Just waiting to get DMCA'd for all these quotes.
Fuck! Roll
Wow.
20 gods, why?
Wow. Dino also rolls a 1.
Really?
Swing and a miss on
Wah,
the same
wah.
goblin. Yeah. That is really unfortunate. Okay. All
Telling me. Alright, end my turn.
right.
Ooh, excuse me.
7 out of 10. It is. It's Cade's
Because I said,
turn.
excuse me.
Allie, if you're talking, you're still muted.
Cade. Allie.
I can barely hear you.
Why are you so far away? Replug in your headset? No.
No.
Unplug and replug it in. Or disconnect and reconnect. That works too.
That usually does it with Discord.
Well, let's find out.
Is that better?
Yes.
There we go.
Hollywood
Yeah,
stars
I
and
don't know. Sorry about that.
celebrities. What do they know?
So-
Do they know things? Let's find out.
Technical issues, 101. Cade's gonna look at Chomper and look at the goblin in front of him, who is definitely in too deep, and tell him that he's fucked, and I'm going to make him an unwitting ally.
Okay. This one?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. Will save DC of 14. Nope, that's a 12.
Meow.
So this goblin has difficulty telling friend from foe for the next round. It is considered your ally when it comes to flanking, and it cannot take. It doesn't take any hostile action against its previous friends.
And then, seeing that everyone else has that one left surrounded, I'm going to turn my attention and move closer to the dog and ready myself to fight it my next turn.
Okay, cool. Do you need me to move you, or you got it?
I can't move me.
Okay, right. Yeah, phone. How much closer?
No, I'm on PC, but it's not letting me because I
Oh.
think because you placed me.
Awkward. How much closer? Like full speed or?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So. There we go.
Now I can move him.
Hey.
Cool.
We did it.
The DM had to unstick the token real quick.
Kay's gonna also be a little bit excited that for once one of the things she has attempted to do actually worked, and she's just kind of like gonna be a little like bouncy run as she goes closer.
All right, so next, top of the round, it is this one's turn, the one under the effects of the Unwitting Ally spell. It's going to look at everyone around it, and then look at the other goblin next to it. It does recognize what it should and should not be attacking with a 17 intelligence check, and so it's going to take another swing at Chomper. But it rolls a 6 and misses completely.
Ah!
And yeah, that goblin is just, not feeling up to it right now with that spell effect going on. It is now the other goblin's turn. It too recognizes the greater threat, being Chomper, and it rolls a 5. So
We're trying to strike my baby. I'm gonna fucking murder you.
it can't hit Chomper either. That's going to end its turn. It is now Jareem's
Chopper
turn.
can't hit for shit apparently, but he's great at dodging.
Yeah. All that natural armor.
Jareem is going to jab his spear into the dog's face.
All right. Yeah, that is successful. That's a hit. You deal it 4 points of piercing damage. The mangy-looking goblin dog yelps out in pain. It's bleeding pretty heavily, but it's still standing. It's just hanging on.
Do I have an action point?
Don't kill it.
Yeah, those aren't a thing.
No, they're not.
No.
Don't kill it. I'm going to make it my friend.
If he doesn't kill, I'm pretty sure the dog's gonna kill him.
No.
Yeah, the goblin dog one-shot his spirit and nearly one-shot him.
Yeah.
It's not my fault he's weak, Sauce.
I don't even have spells that'll work in this situation.
You can heal yourself.
No, he didn't take cure wounds.
Oh.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you get cure light wounds is on your spell list, but you can always prep it like after a rest.
Oh wait, it is?
Yeah, it is on your spell list, but you'd have to wait till after your next rest to prep it.
Okay. Alright, I guess I end my turn.
All right, it's Cat's turn.
Okay. So, Cat's gonna try to punch the same goblin. Cat is going to steady herself. Like, okay, I got this.
Focus.
I'm gonna take the stabby thing. I'm gonna hit him with the stabby thing.
You will not hit him with the stabby thing with a 3. That is.
I look at you and I say, yeah, you're definitely too drunk.
Yeah,
You're
no,
you're
you're
hitting
too
goblins.
drunk.
The goblin can't hit us either.
I
Jesus.
am too drunk, but you're drunker.
Man, I cannot wait for this nearly full party of casters to get some more spell slots, because this is sad. This is getting sad.
Yeah.
I don't need no spell slots.
I got my crossbow, bitch. I'll eventually hit.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking around defiantly. Damn it.
I found.
So,
Out of context, I looked up what a goblin dog was, and I found out what he's contracted. I won't say what it is, but damn, is that ugly.
Oh, man.
Cat is going to sway a little bit after missing, and I end my turn.
It is now the goblin dog's turn. It's going to take a step towards Ursulin.
Why is my cat?
It really doesn't like you.
Yeah, it doesn't do so particularly cautiously, so Jareem, if you'd like to make an attack of opportunity, you certainly can.
Here I was just trying to see what its temperament was.
Sure. Yeah. Where is it?
Ooh, that's not gonna do it.
Bullshit.
The dog lunges forward, biting Ursuline successfully with a 19,
What?
dealing 5 points of damage. And
Yeah, and I know I'm itchy too now.
well, you make a fort.
Are you sure you want him to be your friend?
You make a fort save.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Where's fort? Oh, there it is. Fort. I have
Okay,
a
yeah,
10.
you are subject to the same itchy sensation.
What did I need to roll to not get subject to that?
12.
Oh, okay. I'm itchy now.
Oh, I was about to say, that's classified.
It's
Alright,
17,
Ursula,
but
blow
not
its head off.
classified. I mean, at least I didn't roll a 1 at all
Yeah,
this game,
It's
so...
true.
Is it my turn now?
That would have mattered if we were playing second edition. But yeah, it is now your turn, Ursuline.
My hair was all tangled in it, my side is itchy, my arm hurts. This is all in real life.
The effects
I
of
was
the
about
game
to
are
say, like, when
translating
did
into
this
real life.
happen?
Is this real life?
No, well, you know why my arm hurts. I sent a picture of why my arm
Yes,
hurts.
I know. Your government tracker.
Getting affected by
Yeah, my
me,
government
just like
tracker.
your character.
Yeah. We're gonna troll chat with that too.
Handle again. Yes, I got paid $500 to have a government issued tracker installed into my arm.
Yes.
It hurt with the Novocaine, and now the tracker itself feels like it's fallen out of my arm.
Is this why you're still trying to tame a goblin dog?
Yes, this is still what I'm trying. I'm gonna handle animal.
Okay.
How about now? I mean, I rolled a 23
Obey.
before. I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
it's gonna change.
it's not interested in being your friend. It is.
I'm not trying to be its friend. I'm trying to make it not bite me.
It is an ornery creature whose leader has been killed. It's
Horribly, by the way.
I was
Yeah.
just trying to show it to the other people, the people that aren't really critically damaged. I'm just gonna shoot it again.
all right.
And a miss.
No, you hit. Yeah, 16 is good enough. So, yeah, you blast it. I assume just right in the dome. With
Yeah.
You blow its head off. It's
Okay. And I scream out, "I'm itchy! I need a shower!"
all right. So yeah, that's going to end your turn. It is now Dino's turn.
Alright, you little gremlin, you've been alive for too long.
Alive with full hit points, by the way, for 2 long.
That doesn't matter, we have a 20 in strength. Never mind, it does.
I honestly can't believe this.
I just be
Plus 5 modifier, why?
Blessed be the gods today where I don't have any ones. I haven't rolled a single one today.
Chopper!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Damn it!
Another 8.
So, just for
I just
not
wait, hold on,
hitting
before
little
you say
people.
that, I just want everyone to just roll over the first 8. He rolled a 3. Roll over the second 8. He rolled a 5.
yeah, Chopper's strength is a +3.
Yeah, and his strength is a +5, and I find that just funny.
Yeah.
Because
You lucky ass little shits.
So, ignoring when Dino hit a couple turns ago, the last 5 attack rolls naturally 1, 1, 1, 3, 5 on the dice. That is some horrible luck there.
The roll 20 gods have forsaken me.
Yeah, evidently. So yeah, no hits on those 2 goblins.
They forsaken all of us.
That brings us to Cade's turn. This goblin
Cade's
is
going.
still under the effects of your spell until the end of your turn.
Yes. So, now that the dog is dead and the other one is my friend, I'm going to look at the last one and grin wryly, very briefly showing all of my teeth before closing my lips again. And I'm going to shadow trap him.
Okay, so you attempt to tether that goblin to its current location. And you do, as it rolls a 7 on its will save. So.
And I look at him and I say, if you want to live, you're going to tell me where you guys all came from and why you were bold enough to attack this town.
Make an intimidate check. Or diplomacy, however you want to do it. I assume intimidate because that's kind of how you said it.
That was definitely intimidate.
Just making sure. The goblin sort of just looks at you indignantly and just shakes his head.
I sigh and I look at everyone else and say, all right, your turn. You get one crack at letting him try to talk and then kill him if he doesn't. That's my opinion. And I shrug and I turn my attention to making sure everyone else is okay, like Babu and Cat.
They are not okay.
Dream.
Yeah,
I'm going to walk over to them.
All your allies on the left-hand side of the fight are either bleeding profusely or are unconscious.
And I'm going to, I guess, there's no action points in this game.
No.
Correct?
No.
Yeah. So then, I literally did every single thing I can. I'm going to just yell at them and like, I'm coming! Like they can hear me even though they can't, and they're coming.
All right. The two remaining goblins look at each other and they say, they basically say to each other, if we kill Dinosaur, maybe we can become chief. And they both, yes.
just fuming with rage.
They both swing their dog slicers at Chomper and they both hit. They deal a total of 8 points of slashing damage.
My baby!
To Chomper.
You motherfuckers!
And they sort of just start cheering to one another as they hit. All right. Oh, and one has to attempt. Never mind. He doesn't get a save because he has to do that as a full round action, so he's still tethered. It's now Dream's turn.
Jareem is going to see if he can wake Babu up.
I don't know if you can do that without a healing spell.
Okay.
I don't think you can. He's already stable, so.
All right. Then I'm gonna go for these motherfuckers over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Not so easy, is it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's no good. You attempt to stab with your spear, and it basically just bounces off of the sort of makeshift armor that the goblin is wearing.
Fucking hate goblins.
Who doesn't?
Maybe we can just be friends.
Fuck that, it's too late for that.
It's now Cat's turn.
I don't know, after that many ones, naturally, I wouldn't want to be friends with anything either. You stop scratching the frame of my door!
I just want Okay. I'm gonna use hypnotism.
Oh.
Do you still have... You still have a spell slot for that? Just making sure.
Stop scratching my fucking frame.
Yeah, you do. Because I think you only use charm person.
I only use charm person, so I definitely still have a spell slot.
So yeah, you do. You can attempt to hypnotize.
I'm gonna hypnotize the goblins, or try to. I didn't roll, did I?
Roll 2d4.
Okay.
I just don't see a saving throw, so I'm just checking myself.
Well,
yeah, they do get a saving throw. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, it's just not checked off. That's why it didn't appear on the roll. Okay,
oh, sorry.
So, nah, that's my fault. All right, so yeah, they get a will save. DC is 14, 15, one of those.
DC is 15.
15. Okay. They both fail. So they are both fascinated. You get to... Let's see here.
You know, I think the two of you... Shh, listen.
Oh, wow.
I think the two of you should go and just walk away.
They even get a +2 bonus on their saving throw because it's in combat, and they still didn't make it.
Just walk away.
Okay, so roll another 2d4 to determine how long they will be hypnotized for. 3 rounds. All right.
So the cat's gonna try to, while they're hypnotized, try to convince them to just walk away. Get away from here. Stop attacking us.
All right.
But we can kill them.
The goblin dog is dead. It is Ursulin's turn.
Do I hear her try to hypnotize these guys to walk away?
Yeah, you're within earshot.
Keep in mind that she's drunk and she's just trying to get them to stop fighting. So that's why she's telling them to walk away.
Drunk?
Drunk.
Oh, drunk. I thought you said drunk. I was like, when did this happen? I'm gonna shoot this fucker.
That is our in-universe reason for why she's very clumsy right now.
I'm just gonna shoot.
It makes sense.
Wait, which one looks weaker? This one or this one?
Neither one
They
of them
both have not been touched.
Neither one of them have been hit
You know
yet.
what? I'm gonna touch them with my gun.
But in terms of like which goblin looks to be the stronger of the two, it's this one. The one that's currently tethered.
Because he's closer anyways, and I don't want to move.
Okay. Doesn't say anything about the spell breaking if you damage it, so could just be that they're yeah.
Not one, and almost nat 20.
That hits for 5 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage. As you fire another bullet from your blunderbuss, and it hits the goblin in the back. You see him start to bleed from the impact. Anything else?
Well, can I shoot again?
No, because that's...
Yeah, no, I know. Then I shall wait. I gotta wait till I get that feat for a double shot.
Right. So, all right. With that, let's see if Dino and Chomper can hit now hypnotized targets.
Alright, roll 20 gods. I'm sorry for whatever I did, but come on.
Dino prayer circle, right here. Okay.
Yes! My prayers have been answered.
Chomper.
I'm attacking this one.
Okay, yeah, you're attacking the one, right. You're attacking different targets, I assume. Or you're both attacking that one.
right now we're flanking.
So you're both attacking this one.
Well, no, like he's gonna attack him, and then
Well, yeah.
if he dies, I was gonna move and attack him.
Okay, well, yeah, both of them are being flanked. So, you're having Chomper go first. So, on this one, right? Do I have that right?
Yep, he's attacking that one.
Okay, got it. So, because of the flank, that is a confirmed crit. That goblin takes 9 points of piercing damage. It does not die. You watch as Chomper briefly like lifts it up off the ground after biting it, but its shadow is like still kind of like tethering it to the ground. And then Chomper releases, and you just see the blood start to pour out of this goblin. Still alive though.
Oh, you're not dead yet, you little shit. Here's a little scimitar for you. Fuck.
That's unfortunately a miss, even with flank. You swing too high and you whiff.
Always Chomper got a moment of glory.
It is Cade's turn.
So I'm pretty much looking at them and saying, this is your absolute last chance, and I'm going to intimidate them first into talking before I actually do any actions besides that.
Okay. The one who didn't just get bit by Chomper looks at you, and it's trying to say something to you, but it's still hypnotized. So it's sort of just like it's like mouthing words that kind of just look like gibberish. But it is attempting to communicate with you.
I look at Kat and I'm like, can you make it stop? The hypno thing? Can you make it talk to us? Can that work? And then I'm gonna just.
Oh, you want me to make it stop talking? Okay, shh, no talking. No talking.
No. I wanted to talk. I wanted to
No
talk, and then I
talking.
shoot the other one that's bleeding
Ursula just
profusely in the
starts
face.
cracking up as she hears
Okay.
this.
Like as I'm arguing with her, I'm just not looking and paying attention. So and I go to shoot the other one in the face, and I apparently.
No talking.
Oh, he's getting flanked like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, you hit, but one point of damage is not enough to drop it. So, yeah.
I look back at Kat and I'm like, see, you're distracting me. No, I want it to talk. It's trying to give me my answer. Don't kill that one. Let it talk. And then I have my turn.
It is now bleeding heavily and has a crossbow bolt in its back. At the top of the round, this goblin continues to try to speak to Cade, but to no avail. The other one is going to spend its whole turn to make a saving throw, to try and break the shadow trap, so it can honor Kat's request and walk away. No, it's not going anywhere. The other one is going to well, technically it's walking away from Kat, so it's going to walk towards Cade while still mouthing stuff, and it's going to end up about
Attack of opportunity.
there. You don't get one, but literally everybody else does.
Can I shoot him?
Yeah, Chomper gets an attack, Jareem gets an attack, Ursula gets an attack, but just...
Yes, my baby.
I mean, yeah.
Kill it.
This is the one that Cade wanted to talk. So...
Fuck him.
Oh, God.
I just see a goblin coming at me, so...
As it slowly walks away from Kat and towards the crowd of the rest of you, it doesn't even get it doesn't even get past Chomper. Chomper just snatches it in its jaws, and
Wait,
just
five would have killed it?
yeah, it only had 4 hit points left.
Oh.
So
One would think my firing thing would happen first.
well, it has to walk, like it has to get out of Chomper's range first, so that's why Chomper gets to attack first.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, Chomper just grabs in his jaws and just bites down and crushes the goblin. Doesn't eat it. The now limp and dead body of this goblin is still just like hanging from his jaws.
You just hear
Told you we were about to be
Cade.
unmade, little gremlin.
Cade just does a really, really deep inhale and just goes, "It was trying to answer me. Why did
And
all
they
of
both
your
said,
planet
"Hey, if we kill this
kill
dinosaur,
now?"
we might get promoted." He was threatening to kill my baby, so fuck him.
No. I was fine with murdering him after I answered my questions.
Not my problem.
God, no.
It's now Jareem's
What could you
turn.
possibly get out of his thing anyway?
I'm just quietly seething and looking at Dream.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. That was good.
Sorry.
By the way, I like that. No, you can answer him if you want. I'm sorry, that's my fault for cutting in.
Note to self: cat does not make good table.
You know
I would think that
that we got to kill them because I hypnotized them. I'ma need a lot of water.
always stay
Again,
hydrated.
another sigh, and I just sit down on the ground.
I'm gonna go over to Cade and pat him on the head, be like, it's okay.
Well, not now. We're still in a fight here.
I turn around and say, you can deal with it.
Okay.
I have other things to attend to.
Okay, now it's Dream's turn.
But if I'm touching Cade, does he then have to make a fortitude? Gee, sorry.
No.
Okay, good.
It's not contagious like that.
Alright. It'd be fucking funny if it was.
It's my turn now?
It is your turn.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Alright.
Alright, so the badly injured Dream bravely steps forward.
I'm gonna limp over to him.
Stab.
Yeah!
Oh man, unfortunately that is a miss.
And despite the fact he's getting flanked, hypnoptized, his shadow is stuck to the ground, he still can't hit.
His AC's higher than that,
ripping
man.
us.
I don't know what to tell you. Goblins have really high decks, so.
I'm just gonna say, Erzlyn turned her attention away from the goblin and shit just started going downhill.
Seriously, those two goblins were unfucking touchable for the longest time.
Until I shot one, right?
Yeah, and then John was finally able to kill one of them.
Alright,
Alright, Kate, murder the last one.
It's Cat's turn. This goblin is still hypnotized, still tethered to the ground. It's your choice if you're gonna try to kill it or at least knock it out with your knuckles or drop your spell and talk to it. I mean, really, choice is yours.
My turn.
It is your turn.
I didn't hear you call me. I don't know what's going on, but okay.
Sorry. But yeah, this
I
goblin's fate
know
is
what's
in
going
your
on
hands.
in. Yeah.
Dad, that dude's got a dad.
This hypnotized, tethered goblin.
She's gonna try to stab him.
Okay.
She's gonna try.
Yeah, unsuccessfully, I am afraid.
Kill yourself.
Shoot him in the butt.
Cass can go. Wait, he's still under hypnotism, right?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, she's just
This
gonna
was
go.
the first complete round.
Go die. Go jump off a shallow pier, and she's going to just like lean. She's like, I really need to sit down, and she's going to lean against a wall behind her.
Okay. Yeah. The goblin. I don't think suicide is allowed here, but the goblin just stares at you blankly, and yeah, that'll be it for your turn. It is now Ursulin's turn.
Okay.
Shoot him in the butt.
I turn to Kate and I go, should I help them? Or are you okay? No answer. I'm gonna go help. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna step over here, aim and shoot. All right. Can I shoot, please? Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. So.
And then I turned back to Kate. I was like, okay, they can take it from here.
This goblin looking away from you hears Cat, why don't you go jump off of a short pier? And then, you know, its soul is probably now off doing exactly that somewhere. As
it was only at 4 hit points. Are you shitting me right now?
That goblin was down to 1.
I mean, he got critted by Chomper, so
he
couldn't have much left.
Yeah, he had 11. He got critted for 9, and then for 1 from Cade.
Right. So as you say, all you hear is, and then I turn back to Cade and be like, I'm sorry. I know you were trying to talk to him. It's okay. It's all right. He's in a better place now.
No, he's not. He's in hell. Alright, after that exhausting combat, I'm going to this goblin
You sound like you're
and
underwater.
that one,
Alan.
and I'm going to loot their bodies. To see how much I get for them wasting my time and trying to kill my baby.
Okay.
I say to you as I see you doing that, hey, you should loot that demon dog too.
I'll definitely check him out, but right now, money.
Go ahead
I
and
need to be compensated for that shit.
Investigation.
Sorry, what did you say?
yeah, roll perception, and then just make like one like sleight of hand check to like rifle through all their stuff.
Wow.
All right, so
Why?
you're looting this one and with the one next to you, I think. Okay, got it.
Yeah, those two.
All right, so those two are just plain old goblins. Okay, so those goblins are carrying. Each one has a dog slicer and a short bow with a few arrows each. They have leather armor. They have each one has a light wooden shield. Each one has about 15 arrows on them, and you find in terms of treasure 10 gold pieces between the two of them.
I'm gonna go over to this guy over here and I'm gonna loot him.
Okay. Same.
I'm gonna take the
Same
arrows,
thing?
nothing else, because I have enough of the other things.
The arrows you said?
Perception and
I'm
sleight
gonna
of
take
hand.
the arrows. Why not? Someone might need 95 arrows.
All right. So yeah, you gain about like 30 arrows total.
Well,
Alright, and after
I'm
that, I'm
looking
gonna
them.
look at the others. I'm gonna see. Alright, what happened?
All right. Now.
So I'm gonna retrieve the bolts from the ones that I shot. Are all the bolts retrievable, or did I lose any?
You lost the two that hit the wall. they kind of broke,
Okay.
but the rest of them are retrievable.
Okay.
What did I find in the big boss guy?
You find, let's see, in terms of treasure, you find also 10 gold pieces. He is carrying let's see, this is the weapon is called a horse chopper. And it's a masterwork horse chopper, which means it gets a +1 to hit.
Am I proficient in it? Can I wield it?
Let me see what a horse chopper actually qualifies as.
Is this like a horse chopper, as in like it's designed to chop horses in half, or like the dog slicer is designed to slice dogs?
Like they just call it a horse chopper because that's the weapon they choose to use against horses. It's basically
exactly.
it's basically a halberd.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a two-handed sword. So I don't think you'd be proficient with it.
Nah, I wouldn't. I just
You're a fighter, aren't you?
No, I'm a gunslinger.
No. Damn. I wouldn't be proficient with a halberd either.
Hence, I'm able to shoot people from 10 feet away and then turn my attention towards my friend and be like, "Are you okay? I'm sorry. Sorry he was killed. I know you were trying to talk to him."
Do I notice what's happening to
And I go back to
Dream and
Cade.
Ursuline?
Well, I wasn't done with her loot yet. But
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
yes, you do. You notice that they are like fighting something itchy.
Yeah, once you describe their loot, I'll check them out to see if I can figure out what's wrong.
Okay. This is the goblin commando. It also had a short bow, which it didn't get to use. It had 20 arrows. It has a suit of studded leather armor, obviously made for a small creature. And finally, it has a potion on it that it looks similar to the one you guys found last time, the potion of cure light wounds.
Oh, nice.
But if you'd like to,
I'm gonna drink it.
You're just gonna drink it, okay?
Just gonna drink it because I have an idea of what it is. I have an idea.
Potion of
Drink it.
fire.
All right,
Oh, God.
go ahead and roll.
I could have identified it first, but I have a feeling I know what it is.
Awfully risky for having 2 hit points.
Roll
I have 1 hit point.
2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3. Alright, roll 2d8 plus, no, not minus, plus 3. 11.
Okay, so yeah, you recover all of your hit points.
I was right.
It was a potion of cure moderate wounds.
Damn.
Hunch is always right.
So I just watch you cackling as you just chugging this mysterious beverage. I'm like, do you do this often?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I barely lost my
Well, I'll
sanity in the last
explain it to
24
you.
hours.
There was a goblin dog that makes people itchy, and then there was the goblin dog's master, so it's only deductible wise that I'm not using the right words, and I know I'm not, so just go with it. That it's only deductible wise that he would be carrying around something to make his itches go away.
I look at you and I'm like, okay, that's actually smart, but everything else we've done today is so backwards. What are we doing?
I have no idea. I
Okay.
should think.
So, anyone
And
other...
at that, I look around.
Yeah.
You said I got 10 gold pieces, right?
10 gold pieces, yes.
And I just yelled towards Kat that guy had a short bow. And you could go take whatever he's got.
Okay, so I know, Dino, you wanted to check on the itchy folk.
Am I itchy still?
You are, yes.
Yeah.
So
If anyone could help me out over here, that would be great.
yeah, Dino.
I'm working on it.
Dino, go ahead and make a heal check to identify what they are suffering from.
Oh. I was gonna help him with build.
Oh yeah, you definitely know what this is. This is
A rash. Because it's itchy.
basically, yeah, they are suffering from an allergic reaction to the attack and the transfer of this mangy goblin dog's dander onto their person. The effects of this allergic reaction are, yeah, it's essentially a rash. They take a -2 penalty to dexterity and charisma for 1 day.
Which is not helpful for me.
All right, guys, I got good news and bad news. Which one do you want first?
Bad news.
Actually,
All right, I'm gonna take the good news first. The good news is I know what it is.
to amend the something real quick, Urslan, because you drank that potion, you are no longer suffering from the rash.
Oh, that's what I asked before. Yay! I'm no
Sorry.
longer.
It worked out for you.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
didn't.
Dream, I got good news and bad news.
I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. It says here any magical healing removes the rash instantly.
Oh, don't we have another
All
minor
right,
healing potion?
Dream. The bad news and the
Yeah.
good news is I know what the rash thing is there.
You see
All
how
right,
we
then.
asked for bad news?
And the bad news is that it's AIDS, and you're gonna die tomorrow. Nice knowing you, buddy.
I knew this day would come.
I shouldn't laugh
The
because
bad,
IRL, that's what I research, and it is terrible.
the bad news is that it's AIDS. God damn.
I
But
feel
yes,
like
you
it should be
guys-
called a dander AIDS.
You've got AIDS. Yes, you've got AIDS.
You guys do still have that potion of cure light wounds.
Who has
Oh,
it?
so I do.
Yeah, someone.
Be sure that you see that this is not HIV, but full-blown AIDS.
As he's singing, I walk over and I shove the cure light wounds into Dream's mouth and make him drink it, and then I walk
Well,
away.
too bad. It's my potion.
I took it off of you. I can roll sleight of hand to do this if you need me to.
You hear
Cat is
I can
drunkenly
resist
watching
said
all of
thing.
this, like,
Because he's
what did I
facing
get myself
Dream
into?
doing a song and dance, and I just take it off his body. Dream.
Make a sleight of
Sorry,
hand
but the
check.
healing potion won't save you from AIDS.
Okay.
I like to resist said sleight of hand.
Yeah. Make a perception check to try and notice her attempting to swipe your potion to do this.
I'm literally looking at him and go, just give it to her.
Oh.
He can also cast that spell, by the way. That's. But yeah, you see Urslan.
I just want to point out he rolled a nat 15, and that's
Nice.
unfair.
Yeah.
You pulled a nat 18.
Yeah, and you just have proficiencies and shit. It's not fair.
Yeah, my potion.
So
See,
yeah.
I probably am gonna help Dream, but I don't like the idea of you taking stuff from me. Alright,
Yeah, that's
listen
fair.
here, Ezalyn. I don't mind us working together, but I don't like it when people take my stuff.
I just look at him and I pull out a piece of bread and I start munching on it.
Roll my eyes. Alright, Dream, since you and I are gonna be working together for the foreseeable future, I will hand you this healing potion.
Thank
Alright.
All right.
I'm gonna look at everyone. and
Wait,
look
before I
around
do, can I make a check to see if my potion will actually stop the AIDS?
You can do. You can
from
deduce that from me.
identifying the disease earlier, you would know that yes, magical healing would.
Alright,
Would
listen,
cure
my friend, Drew, you are very, very lucky that this is a mass healing potion. Otherwise, your AIDS would kill you.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure the magical
appreciate it.
folk over there can heal himself.
Well, does he have any healing stuff?
No, he
Not
don't-
right now.
He didn't
I
take.
do
He didn't
not.
take cure light wounds. I mean,
That's
he
my
can-
point.
He can prep it
Now
tomorrow.
take this potion before you die of AIDS.
I will.
All right.
Thank you, doctor.
Roll.
Before he does that, I just want to see something. Okay, never mind. I thought I could identify it, but I can't.
Ha!
Identify what.
You just
the
believe me
disease?
that
The
it's AIDS.
disease.
Well, that beats the DC of the disease, so you know that it's essentially a rash. You don't really know anything else, though.
I just say to him, it's not AIDS, it's just a rash. It'll be gone by tomorrow.
It's rash AIDS.
What do I roll?
1d8 plus 1.
Sorry, I keep interrupting. What was the thing he has to roll?
1d8 plus 1
1d8.
for cure light wounds. Alright, so yeah, you recover 8 hit points, and you are cured of the rash.
So anyways, Cade. What do you call a cat in a bird's nest with birds in its stomach?
A cat burglar.
And you are not Cade.
At this point, the...
Wait, no, I want Cade to answer my question.
Okay.
Cade, I turned to Cade and I'm asking you this question. What do you call a cat in a bird's nest with birds in its stomach?
Full?
A mother.
Oh dear.
What?
I'm looking around without perception check, by the way, to see if there's any villagers or anyone else who can see the clusterfuck that this was.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to ask you what exactly you were looking for. That's my fault. Okay, so...
The DM is actually trying to move the story along, and we're just here, like,
No,
making
no,
jokes
Oh no,
with
I
each other.
told you that at the end of every combat I'll say a really fucked up joke.
Look, you
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
you guys are the ones driving this bus. I just don't want to feel like I'm stepping on your toes by like cutting in too early.
And after that joke I point over and say, hey look, the owner of the dog is still there. I wonder if we could steal it.
Yeah, at this point he gets up from behind the box. Cade, you don't notice anyone else around. It seems that by now, like, you don't even hear any other sounds of like combat happening elsewhere in the town. It seems that like things have started to settle down.
Glorious.
At this point, the man gets up from behind the crates. He gives his hunting dog a couple more loving, strokes of, just reassurance that there's the danger is
I
gone.
should not have giggled at that.
And he begins to approach. You look at him, and he's dressed in a pretty expensive looking blue and gold colored coat. Underneath he has a tan vest and a white shirt. He is wearing pants. The pants match the vest, and he has a pair of nice looking black shoes. He still looks a little like shell shocked from what just happened, but as he approaches, you can see that he's like trying to collect himself.
Rich man, I need a healing potion for my ghost owl.
I thought. Wait,
I
can't you
looked at
just?
him and he said, pardon my friend, are you okay?
He, Allie, your voice isn't like very clear right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like you're underwater again.
Yeah.
I also the rhythm I gotta turn down because this background noise is loud.
Yeah. Feel
Oh,
free to
that's
turn
kind
that
of
down.
funny. A rich person walks towards you. Hey, give me a potion. I can heal my ghost owl.
I thought you could just resummon
Exactly.
him.
He can, but it's expensive, and the owl is not dead anyway. He says he doesn't even like what Jareem just said doesn't even register at first. He looks at all of you and says, "But by the gods, I thought I was done for. Thanks so much for coming along and taking care of those rotten goblins." And he like again collects himself and he says, "Oh, how rude of me. My name is Aldern Foxglove," and he calls over the dog and he says, "This is my dog Silas."
I thought you said stylus. I was really confused for like a millisecond. I was like, oh no, he said Silas.
And he kind of like fumbles around and himself now, like realizing what Jareem has asked him, and he says, "Yes, of course." And he pulls out like a small vial. He says, "It's the least I could do for the help that you guys gave me." Okay, that was a shit roll. Babu only regains 2 hit points.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
While this is going on,
I hate to be
Kat
rude, good
goes
sir, but do
over
you have
to the
another one?
puppy, and it's like puppy, and starts petting the dog, like drunk white girl style.
The dog is a little apprehensive at first, but doesn't seem to mind.
Can you tell me if the dog has nuts or not?
Cat's a good boy.
Is the dog? Does he have acorns by any chance?
The dog is a male. Yes. God damn it.
Yeah, Cat has no idea. Cat is kind of like drunkenly petting the soft thing.
Are you petting his nuts?
Red
No,
Rocket.
she's
Red
scratching
Rocket.
his ears.
But you're drunk, so.
I'm going to.
I'm not that drunk.
But who's
I'm
to
gonna
say?
talk to
Roll.
Foxglove. Well, good
Actually-
sir. Hate to ask, but do you have another one of those?
He looks at you and says, "I'm terribly sorry, but I don't. I don't expect to get attacked by goblins while walking through a town."
I shrug. Don't worry about it. It was just worth a shot.
I thought you were asking him if he has another one of the dogs. I was like, what?
I mean, either will work, to be honest.
So, is this someone I'm familiar with? Since I'm from Sandpoint.
No, he does not live in Sandpoint. He is visiting currently.
Would I know him, or is he not from Riddleport?
He is not from Riddleport either.
I'm gonna apologize and say I'm so sorry. This is not what our town's normally like.
This is what my
I'm
town
just
is.
glad everyone's okay.
And go, are you an alien?
Ooh dear.
Foxglove looks at you and says, I don't think so.
Can I go up behind Kat and hit her in the back of the head with the blunderbuss and with the aims to knock her out cold?
Or you could just give her caffeine.
I don't have any, but I do have the butt of a blunderbuss.
So I'm gonna look at everyone and say, "Don't mind my friends.
Roll
They're
what?
a bit
Roll an
drunk
attack
and they
with the
weren't expecting a
blunderbuss.
fight."
That one.
Oh!
Oh.
I'm not firing it, so I wouldn't call it a misfire. If
No,
that's allowed.
it's not a misfire, but
I'm hitting
Hit
her with the
yourself.
butt of my gun, and let's just say she ducks down to pet the dog again, and I miss, and I kind of just do like a 360, and I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah, you feel something slide a little bit out of place in the gun.
Ah shit!
I'm
I'm gonna go over here and repair it.
Yeah, you
Cat's
can.
going.
Payback's a bitch.
Yeah, it takes
Cat-
you a few moments, but you clear that out, and your gun is functional again.
Cat
I'm
hears
getting
the
next
thud
time.
and goes, "Are you okay? What happened?"
You're very sly.
You're talking to Foxglove. Yeah, he says I was enjoying the festival, and I just came around back behind this tavern just to have some time for myself. I assure you, nothing nefarious, but sometimes I don't deal well with big crowds, and that's
As we all crowd around him.
yeah. he takes a step back and he says, he says,
Everyone take a step forward.
Just all crowd him.
that's when I was attacked by these miscreants.
Well, your dog's a very good boy for accompanying you. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes, I do love my Silas dearly. And at this point, he all of a sudden, like, his eyes sort of become like fixated on Ursulin's blunderbuss, and he said,
I look down at my blunderbuss and I look back at him and I go, okay, and then
he says, that's quite a weapon you have there. I've never seen anything like it. Couldn't get a good look before while you were bravely slaying those fiendish goblins.
I hold it up and I'll be like, catch it and I'll shoot you. Good luck.
He says, no, that won't be necessary. I was simply admiring your work.
Why, thank you. I'm working on a new design and I pull out my blueprint. Not caring. I put my gun away and I just pull out my blueprint and be like, this is my next gun.
Yeah, he asked to look at it. He's like fascinated by this.
Just so you know, it is patented, and if you do create it, I can sue you.
He says, well, you've certainly thought of everything, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Who just rolled something?
Alec Road.
Oh, you want to know
Ability.
if you know who he is?
Yeah.
What after he introduces himself, you realize that the name sounds vaguely familiar. You had heard a while back. You're not sure when exactly, but you had dealt with some travelers who one day while you were spending time with Hannah, they came in needing some of her services. They were from Magnamar, and they needed her to do something they couldn't get in their big city without feeling like they were being judged. And they mentioned Foxglove's name in passing on that day. So you simply know the name. You don't know much else about him other than that's where he's from originally.
I kind of just keep this knowledge in my pocket, and do I know that Dino was from there originally?
I don't
Did that come
remember.
up in conversation in the tavern when we were all
Well, I
drinking?
never brought it up, so I don't think you would
Yeah,
know.
no, I don't think.
Okay,
I
I
don't think
didn't
he ever
remember if
mentioned
we
it.
talked about it in character. That's why. So then I'm just gonna keep that information in my head to myself because it's not really anything I can call out and share except being like, I'm gonna just look at him and say, for some reason, your name is familiar, and that's all I'm going to say.
Sorry, I just got a long ass message from my brother Andrew, and I'm realizing that it amounts to his Christmas list. And holy fuck, does he want a lot of shit this year?
How old is he?
Love that guy.
He is 30.
He can
He's
at
so
least pass that
funny.
list by himself.
Better ask
He's
for
so
Santa's
fucking funny.
assistance.
Well, the majority of his list is he collects like model airplanes, so like that's a lot of the stuff that he wants. But
That's dope.
yeah,
What a nerd.
That's like the one nerdy thing that he
As
does.
we're sitting here playing D&D.
Yeah, as we're sitting here playing
That was
Pathfinder.
the
what
irony.
Pathfinder. Did I say
That was
D&D?
the irony.
Pathfinder is slowly becoming more acceptable. God damn it!
Yeah, that's right. Don't you forget it.
All I remember is when I was in college, I convinced somebody to join the radio station because they asked me, oh, can we do our D&D podcast? Can we like play D&D on air? And I'm like, sure, at like 3 a.m. when no one's listening. And now, like 10 years later, or less than 10 years later, I'm like, damn, he was onto something.
Yeah.
I almost did a D&D session on air.
Man, I wish I'd been into the game when I was on the radio station in college. That would have been nice.
I was into the game when I was at my radio station at college, and we almost did a session where it was the 69th edition, and we had a plan to do it at 1 a.m. so no one would get in trouble.
Nice.
Yes, safe harbor hours.
Yeah.
All right. Back in character. So after looking over your blueprint for your planned weapon, he hands it back to you. His eyes like kind of dart around like nervously a little bit more, like he's like already like seeing like spooks, like he's trying to see if there are any more goblin like stragglers around. Once he realizes that it's safe, he again has to like collect himself. He looks at all of you and he says, well, it was nice meeting you all, and thank you so much again for all of your help. I'll be in town for a few more days. I'm staying at the Rusty Dragon Inn, and if when you guys get a chance, if you'd like to come down there, I don't know if any of you are from here or staying there or whatever, but I'd love to talk with you all some more, and perhaps I can properly give you a reward for saving my life and my dog.
I light up at the prospect of adventuring outside of this town. And I look at everyone else quickly before like being like, I'm interested.
Okay.
Okay, and with that, he's going he's going to say, "Come, Silas," and he's going to walk off with the dog.
I just turn around and be like, well, he was a wiry little one, wasn't he?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till he's out of earshot.
Yeah,
He's out of your shot.
yeah. You wait until he walks like far enough away.
What a wuss.
Story is so rough a bit. She's like, some people aren't good with the whole fighting thing. I'm
Maybe
gonna
so,
go
but he was
get
left
some
hiding
water
behind
and
crates while
coffee.
his dog actually tried to fight them off.
His dog
I
had
look
bigger
at-
balls than he did.
I look at Kate and I say that's a good idea. Water, rest, and figure out
Oh, there's
what
a
we're
troll
gonna
right
do
there.
next while we're sobering up.
Right there. See, look, water, right there, a trough.
I
Is it
look at
tavern?
her
Well,
and
it's giving
ignore
us
us
a reward. It
and
can't be
say,
that bad.
not top
But
water.
whatever.
So Kat's gonna head toward the tavern and to go inside and just get water and coffee.
Okay.
Not a bad idea.
Just,
Water coffee.
Just briefly, I'm not going to move the map back there, but as you walk back through the festival grounds, you notice that the sheriff, Belor Hemlock, he managed to apprehend one of the goblins alive. He sees all of you come back from the north, and he says, I heard a commotion over there. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
Probably we have some sort of goblin
More
conspiracy going on.
goblins, but luckily they're on the ground, very, very dead.
Loudly over this cacophony of answers over everyone that's all trying to answer them at once, and I see him being completely bewildered by it. I just loudly say, "Goblins, all dead. We're good. Going
Saved
to
a guy
drink
named
water."
Foxglove.
And then I see the one that's alive and I go, "Wait, don't kill him."
He
As soon as I
says,
get the goblin, my eyes turn red.
he says, I'm not going to kill him. I've already interrogated him. He doesn't have much information of use, though.
I'm just gonna kneel down in front of the tiny little goblin and very kindly look at him and go, "Hey there. Buddy, where are you from? Where did you all come from?"
Are you talking to the goblin as if it were a kid?
Make a
I look at her quietly and I'm going, "I'm doing next to him. Shush."
make a diplomacy check.
What's happening?
If that fails, can I see that she's trying to be nice and not just trying to intimidate it to talk?
I mean, you can try now. Yeah, you can. Okay.
I try to intimidate it behind her back and be like giving him the look of like talk or you die.
I would also like Chomper to intimidate to back them up.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and roll intimidate for Chomper. All right.
So I would like also use my enhanced diplomacy to give him +2.
Sure.
Still
Yeah,
not better than my 24.
absolutely. Okay, so the goblin looks scared, very scared. But the goblin looks at Cade and says, "It's like I told this one. I don't know the leader. I just know that he was one of you Longshanks."
One of these Longshanks, like from the town?
I don't know if he's from the town, but he's from around here somewhere. All I know is that he was on a mission, and he said he had to go to the graveyard.
I look at this little goblin and I say, "Thank you for that little bit of useful information." And I snap off one of the pieces of my rations and I hand it to him. And I go, "You are gonna stay away from humans now, right?"
Can I intimidate him again if you fail this? I'm gonna intimidate him as he does as Kate
As
does
with Chomper.
diplomacy.
There
Oh wait.
there's really no need for that because as as Cade finishes talking, the sheriff. Oh, nice, natural 20. The sheriff walks up and once
Kills
again
him?
grabs the goblin by like the back of his shirt and just like lifts him off the ground. And he's just like, no, he will not be going near any humans anytime soon. And then the goblin just gets like really like dejected and sad. And then the sheriff like kind of like smacks him upside the head for like not telling him that information, and begins to like walk off with the goblin.
I'm just imagining like a toddler-sized goblin being held by the scruff of his neck and being smacked across the head and being told, "No more humans for you. Time for timeout."
This is literally what's happening. Like, he's just holding a really broken up piece of dry, like, fruit bread that I handed him as he's being, like, ported off.
Can he be nibbling on it while this is all happening?
Yeah, he excitedly started to eat the ration and then
As
got
the
grabbed.
I look at everyone and I say, hear me out. Jailer's not gonna kill him. That's not his style. He's gonna be here. And if he gets out, then at least we might be friends to them next time. And we might not have to deal with getting all murdered. Or doing murdering. I look around and go, this is not what my normal day is.
I roll my eyes. Very well. However, the first sign of trouble those little gremlins give us again, I'm gonna murder them.
I try to plead with Kate, like, I only really shoot things that come at me. If they leave me alone, I don't shoot them.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not a bad guy.
Well, neither am I, but I'll make an exception for goblins.
I haven't done much fighting. I've done hunting. I've done a bit of crawling with fists. But I haven't done really much killing. I don't know why I liked it. It was easy. It was kind of terrifying. I'm gonna do nice things from now on.
Okay.
The problem was at the start. I gave him food. I didn't kill him. I didn't find joy in that. That is good, right? Right there, right? This is you.
As Kate is finishing ranting, I just pat her on the head, be like, okay.
Yeah, catches me like, I'd rather talk my way out of situations anyway. So
You can't do that when you're drunk.
that's what you think.
I'm just looking at everyone and going, so, since we're all in this insane group together, and it's apparently just gonna get weirder from here on out, I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret I know I won't have to worry about because we're gonna be leaving this town. And I just grin at them all. And you can see fangs.
Full fangs, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, you got a pair of chompers there, aren't you? We should call you Chomper 2.0.
I snort. I legitimately just snorted this. It was completely unexpected reaction I got because you were the first people I've ever shown this to besides Hannah. And I'm just completely floored that no one here wants to just murder me outright. I just want to go, just for the record, not a vampire, vampire, trying to be as good as possible.
Oddly similar to vampire.
You're gonna see things, and I think you might have saw it before, and I just want to be honest straight off the bat. Please don't kill me.
I like to make a check just to see if I know what a vampire is.
I just said vampire
Sure.
sounds kind of like a vampire, but I mean,
Really same.
maybe it's just a different spelling.
Make
Because Arizona doesn't really care. Arizona really doesn't care. She's just trying to like compare the two words and be like, they kind of sound the same.
Knowledge nature?
I feel like it would be a religion.
Yeah, I think this would be more religion.
I genuinely find it hysterical, the fact that I've pent this up in character
Well,
so
not
long, that no one might actually understand what the fuck I'm talking about, and that I just did this big reveal to everyone being like, okay, and what's up? We're gonna go get water and food now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And my brain's just sitting there like,
Okay.
Are you
No
rolling
idea.
with disadvantage because you're drunk?
No, that was a planes check by accident for the first one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Just in case we ever come across an airplane, she would know a decent amount about it. Cool.
I think
that's
it
not
means
what that
planes of
means,
existence.
but yes.
Plane of existence.
Yeah, like the elemental planes, the hells, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I mean,
Cat.
props for you for trying for that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good joke. So Cat and Dino, you don't know too much about Dampiers. You know that they have something to do with vampires. You know that they're not full vampires, but past that, you don't know too much. Ursuline, on the other hand, you know a bit more. You actually know that Dampiers come about when a human female who has been touched or cursed by a vampire while with child.
Oh, I thought that was making a very different turn. Thank God.
No. No.
I was like, what kind of Twilight shit is this?
No. She
Yeah.
just happened to be pregnant and got bit.
Yeah.
So these vampires don't sparkle?
No, not really. You know that Dampiers don't really have much of a culture or a society of their own because they mostly spend their time trying to pass as humans to sort of fit in.
Do I know whether or not they could become full-fledged vampires?
They have some of the traits of vampires, but no, they're not. They don't have to. They don't have to feed to keep living like a vampire would.
Okay.
Some of them are sensitive to light. You notice that Cade doesn't seem to have this issue. They can all see in the dark just fine. They have some of the resistances that vampires and other undead might have. But past that, there's not much else to them. Other than within society at large, very, very few races are accepting of those that they know are Dampiers.
I have a question, not pertaining to Cade, but is Cade technically undead or no?
Yes, I think so.
Well, Cade can die like a regular like a living creature would. But she does have some of the traits of vampires, like she's resistant.
I have that potion, and I was hoping that I could drink it and just be invisible to Cade and just joke around that way. But that's why I was there.
That's why you asked.
Yes, I am.
No, she doesn't have like true sight or anything like that. Like it's just dark vision.
Okay, I was hoping that she was undead and that my potion would let me hide from her. So I'd be just basically invisible, like moving shit around, be like, I'm a ghost.
You know, I'm human. I'm humanoid. It says not undead. Double check.
Okay.
Well, you fought along our side, so you're right in my book.
I just breathe a sigh of relief and I look at Dino and I say, whatever I can, I'll prove myself to you guys. And I appreciate you all for giving me this chance. But please, for the love of all things holy and unholy, please don't tell anyone here.
I say, as long as you don't suck my blood, we're all good. And I start walking away.
Blah. At this point,
I mock it. I do the same thing.
At this point, one other person comes walking up to you guys. Someone you recognize. It is Ameko, who owns the Rusty Dragon and gave you guys the mead and the curried salmon from the festival. She walks up and says, "Hey, you guys were really impressive out there. I was watching your tug of war and your other feats of strength and acrobatics and things like that, and I had a feeling you guys could fight. Really appreciate you taking care of all those goblins. Just wanted to say that you guys are welcome to stay at mine any time, and I'll give you a week's stay on the house for helping to save the town.
Ooh. Does that include food?
Yeah, you better believe it does.
Sweet.
I will happily take you up on that.
You guys were great. And yeah, she recognizes you and Jareem from having stayed there the last couple nights, and she says, "Don't worry, those 2 nights they're free too."
You and Kat flashes her biggest smile.
And she says, "Well, I got to get back there and clean up for the day, but I'll see you guys over there."
See, I can't wait to have that T-Rex approved salmon curry.
She says, "Yeah, I'll whip up a big plate of that just for the big boy over there."
A whole salmon.
And yeah, she walks off and starts heading back.
I don't know who has an excellent mic, but I just heard someone take a big gulp of something.
That was me. I was drinking some water.
Yeah, you got a good mic.
Yeah, I do. Blue Yeti.
No, I didn't hear that.
Got to stay hydrated.
Hydrate or dihydrate. That's what Cat should do.
Hydrate.
I mean, I am hydrating. Kat is attempting to. It keeps getting interrupted.
I pointed you in the direction of a trough, and you just said no. So.
Kat is wise and Kat is smart enough to know that she is not interested in getting zoonotic diseases.
I chuckle and
What is
I
Cat's
say, I don't
intelligence?
know about y'all, but I think I'm done fighting goblins for the day. Me and Chomper didn't really get that lucky and get a healing potion, so I'm on.
Kat has a 16 intelligence, by the way.
Oh, so do I.
So I'm gonna go explore the town for a bit.
I say maybe we rest up and then go somewhere confidence. And I
Yeah.
shrug, looking at everyone.
Yeah, Kat's heading back to the tavern.
Okay.
And walking
Food,
everyone
water might do us
going
good.
opposite
I'm
directions.
going back to that tavern as well.
Because she's not drunk white girl wasted, but she is quite tipsy.
All
Why
right.
don't you look at my diary, you turd? It's not really a diary. It's more like my D&D notebook, and he keeps scratching at the leather bound.
Okay.
So you guys are all heading to the tavern. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it on the way? Is the blacksmith thing there? Oh wait, no, you already said that I can't get components there. Never mind. What did you say? I can get components there? I don't remember.
Well, like the black powder would be
before
there.
I go, can I go get my dagger?
But like bits and pieces of metal to build a outline, or no?
Yeah, scrap metal you get from them.
I just remembered my my
Yeah,
dagger that I needed at the first goblin.
Yeah, you guys pick up all your weapons that you've thrown or shot or anything that's still usable. So yeah,
this deck was a great investment. I have to go buy me another one.
All right, so everyone is going to the tavern. It's now like nightfall, so like none of the other businesses really are going to be open.
Damn it.
But you guys arrive at the tavern.
Ooh.
It's a quiet night. None of the townspeople really are feeling celebratory, so to speak, given that their town was just assailed by goblins. But it is open. You see Ameko there with her help, which is the halfling that gave Kat and Jareem some directions right after they realized that they weren't in Kansas anymore. Toto.
Is she still charmed by me?
It's been more than an
no,
hour.
it's been more than an hour for sure.
Okay.
It's been like all day at this point.
Okay, I just figured I'd ask.
But yeah, this is the ground level of the inn and tavern. The second floor is the actual inn itself. You guys can go ahead and place yourselves on the map wherever you feel like.
Well, why are we so big? I think we should be a
Because
little bit
Chomper's a big
smaller.
guy.
That's weird. Your token didn't copy over. There we go.
Was it shift to make myself smaller? No, no, no. Where's the control?
Yeah, it does feel like you guys should be smaller, but this is the map that I grabbed, so I mean, it is what it is. You guys know what's up.
Yeah, we got the gist of it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Where my
He's
token
fine.
is. And it won't come on the map.
Ah! There we go. Ah!
There, I can drop you in.
Thank you.
Yep. And
Oh, there's a turkey right there.
Gobble, gobble.
rip Thanksgiving.
Past that was last week.
As you all walk in, you notice that the tavern is otherwise empty. Ameko has just finished putting a round of drinks on the bar for all of you. She just says, "Knew you guys would be coming straight here."
I smile at her and I say thank you, and I just plop down in a bar stool seat and take a big gulp of it, and I look at everyone and say, okay, maybe next time we'll do this a bit more organized. And I'm rubbing the back of my head being like, this is so out of my depth.
Well, I can't say no to a drink.
Kat is already downing some water as everybody joins her at the bar.
And yeah, this is the same mead from the festival, same really nice winter drop mead.
I'm enjoying it, and
Yes, the
I'm
mead.
gonna...
Surprisingly, the mead was superior to the cider. Poor cider.
I'm gonna ask if everyone wants to just take a short break here or rest for the night, since it's gonna be hard to navigate outside the city walls.
Well, as much as I hate to say it, those dastardly little gremlins, like, the only reason they're still alive is how sneaky so little guys are. So, going out after them at night is a really, really bad idea.
Is it?
Do you have a vampire that can see very well in the dark?
Can I see in the dark?
True, but I cannot.
That's
True.
what I was just about to say. I was like, I can see, but that means all of you are blind, and I'm definitely not equipped to protect everyone.
So
As
we
you
just
saw
send
by
you
my
out alone.
cross-facing.
I don't see the problem.
That's not what
I'm kidding.
fair.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm
Smells
I'm
like
kidding.
hot
We
food.
wouldn't send you off alone. We
Keep looking back and forth, going, sweet, that was a joke. That was a joke. I knew that.
That was a
was
joke.
Totally a joke. I knew it. I knew that. It's okay. We're good. I'm totally wasn't just gonna volunteer for sacrifice. It's fine. We're gonna have plans here. I'm
I was
just
gonna like
gonna start blubbering into my just like mumbling along into my mead as I bring it up to my mouth and start just doing that and stop talking.
Jareem's gonna take a sip
Okay.
from his mead, and then he's gonna give Babu a sip.
Well, considering the fact that I can't have a drunk T-Rex, I don't think Chopper should have any. He's not old
That
enough
would
to
be
drink.
interesting.
I mean, I might not have dark vision, but I have low light vision.
So what can we give Chomper?
Anything and everything except dogs. And other domesticated animals, preferably.
Well, according to Chomper from earlier, he approves of the salmon curry. So, can I have some of that, please?
Ameko says, "Way ahead of you," and puts a big plate of it, of a whole bunch of portions on the table. She's like, "Yeah, this is everything we had left that we didn't get to serve because of the attacks. But don't worry, it's still hot." We
Excellent. Now, Chomper, as much as I love to give you some, you ate all of it last time, so I'm gonna take a portion for me.
Kat is gonna try some because it looks really good.
No, it's Chomper's.
Oh, okay.
My baby boy is hurt from the stupid goblins. He needs.
Never mind. I thought it was for the table.
Yeah.
Dream smells salmon.
Ameko
And,
says, "Nah, there's enough for everybody."
Okay, so Cat's gonna turn to Tino and be like, but we all fought very hard, and Chomper should definitely get the largest portion. But I'm new to town. I've never had this, and depending on what happens tomorrow, I might not be able to have it again.
Well, my understanding that all the portion was for Chomper, so he gets the big plate. But
And Urslin's over here cracking up because of the pity party going on at the other side of the bar.
I'm just picturing the pirate sorcerer with the big anime eyes, like.
Picture correctly.
Sounds like I didn't do enough for y'all already. Alright, fine, you can have some.
As I recall, you didn't do much, but Chomper sure did a lot. I say as I try to play fight.
Thank you, and Cash is gonna glare and be like,
The third group of goblins, yeah, I admit I wasn't on my mark, but the first and second ones I killed more than anyone else.
That's because you were there sweeping up the final kills.
Final kills? I one-shotted 2 of them, at least.
I'm just laughing hysterically at this point and be like, yeah, you know who you killed? I don't even know if I hit one. I think I did once when I was yelling at someone else and I wasn't even trying. Can you guys teach me how to do this stuff?
I'm gonna get you a gun and teach you.
Now, what she needs is some strong. Maybe a sword. Sword definitely helps.
At this point, I literally pull out the Morning Star that I had tucked behind my back and swing it around. Nowhere near anything, like I'm not gonna hit anything, but just like, oh, I have this.
That'll do.
Please put that down.
I drunkenly just dropped it on the ground immediately, like that's what you said.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I have bad memories of morning stars.
Kay just quietly picks it up gently and just puts it away.
Oh, well. I didn't even need to bluff you. You just went with it. Okay. What a beautiful beginning of a toxic relationship, I might add.
Right?
This is great.
Oh my god.
Alright, so as you guys...
consider this.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, all Cade's experience has been as working with street gangs and doing dealings with them, and having one little caring lady who cares about me but also has me as a secret. So like, I'm not used to this whole friend dynamic thing. This is all new to me. This, as far as I'm knowing, is like amazing people, friendship levels at this point, because just none of you wanted to murder me outright. So you really don't have very far to go to get even better for me. Like, you guys are already like, as far as
I'm not sure what you talk about the fact that you are indeed human, and I like.
You
not
just
point,
got
but like I like look at the other 2, reminding me, hey, there are people here.
There's
I go,
only us here, and the barkeep.
The cat's
but
gonna
I
look
didn't
at
say
them.
what I was. I just meant to point that as far as the barkeep is concerned, he just thinks I'm talking about that I'm just some lowly orphan from Sandpoint.
Like, look,
Oh,
I was drunk. You had multiple points to kill me, and you haven't. So.
I turn to the barkeep and I go, "Is this like? Do you have like a guild section where we could take like requests for like missions?"
Yeah, Mako points over towards this wall over here and says, "Yep, jot board's over there."
Oh, thank God. I need money.
Jareem's gonna take a big old bump of sharp sugar.
Oh God.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Previous experience.
I'm just gonna look over and be like, what was that?
All right, time to remind myself what sharp sugar does. Open up my D100 drugs list.
Isn't that the cocaine one where it gives him like a sugar rush, but like it's a drug?
Yeah, it's basically the cocaine one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. It adds, you get plus 5 feet to your movement speed. You become jittery, and it removes. Well, you don't have any levels of exhaustion, so. Oh, and you get a bonus to perception checks.
Hey.
So let's see. This will last for. Roll me a d6. One hour.
Some
You
shit.
can if you try. Just Harry out.
Okay, so as you enjoy your meals and your mead and your other vices and other activities, the door opens to the tavern,
I'm just checking out the job board right now.
I'm just vibing with Chomper.
and in walks the sheriff.
Jareem's gonna put the sharp sugar away real quick.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Can I, could I have made a perception check to notice him taking something?
Sure, yeah.
All right, that's for
Don't
him.
care, enjoying my
Actually, no, I'm gonna say
T-Rex
no because you were looking at the job
approved,
board.
Well, no, I was over here when he popped it, and then I walked over.
Okay, then yeah, sure.
Okay. Not that I care, even if he did. I'm just
Yeah, you saw it.
okay. I'm just gonna like give a curious look
But did
and
the
be like,
sheriff
as
see
I
it?
walked to the job board, I gave a curious look, and then I was like, whatever, and I walked away.
The sheriff walks in as Jareem is like just finishing up with putting it away. He's not like specifically looking for anything like that though, so he doesn't really pay it any mind. He walks in, goes sort of just like right up into the middle of the room. Ameko who greets him, "Oh, Sheriff Hemlock, what brings you here?" And he says, "Well, after I threw that nasty little goblin into a cell, I decided to do some looking around on sort of like the outskirts of town just to see if I could find anything. And as it turns out, the vault of the former cathedral head, what's his name here? I have it. Father Tobyn, his vault has been desecrated. The door to
Someone
the
explain what desecrated means again.
Destroyed.
Thank you.
yeah
Sorry.
he sort of like hears the just the dead silence in the room, and he just says his remains have been taken and the door was left open.
Now, why would anyone want to do that? I can just imagine the look you're giving me as a sheriff. Like, what the? It's like the what the fuck is wrong with this one look? Just like the eyebrow raised. Like, what the fuck is your problem?
He says, I don't know. Maybe a goblin got trapped in there and the remains were disturbed, and perhaps I didn't see them on the floor or just outside, but in any case they're not where they should be. I know that you all have already done a great service for us today, but would you mind going over there just to check it out?
Can I get a voucher for the blacksmith if I do this?
He will look at all of you and say, "Don't worry, there will be a reward."
Oh, fine.
be honest, sir, it's gonna depend when you want us to leave.
Is it still daylight out?
No, it's nighttime.
Can I get a torch? I say to the sheriff as I look at him. Or a light source?
You don't have one? I thought you did.
Do I? That's a good
Well, I got me
question.
some torches, but when do you want us to leave?
I'm guessing ASAP.
He says, well, as soon as you can.
No, I don't have a torch. I mean, I'll go check it out. I'm at full health.
Apparently, I think I have a torch. Or at least I have a thing that says torch. I don't know why.
I don't think I would need it if I have low light vision.
I offer to lead the way while you guys try to light the torches one of you may have.
I guess those that are injured can stay.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys.
Well, I
Okay,
look at
to go.
everyone and I say, I'm willing to fight with my weapons, even if my magic is limited, and I'm feeling healthy enough. It's really up to whatever you guys want to do. Whatever you decide, I support.
I am sober and ready to go.
I want to go find some dead bones.
Alright, fine, I'll go. Me and Chomper aren't doing that well. I can heal Chomper, but probably not gonna be perfect. If I gather, I'm gonna use one of my spells, Cure Wounds, to heal Chomper.
Alright, let me get...
As a side note, and out of character, I'm holding my cat's tail and he's wagging it back and forth, and it's really weird. Like, how do they move him like that? I'm just holding his tail in the midsection, and he's just going like flappity flappity with his tail.
Chomper heals 7 health back.
Okay, so you spend your spell slot to heal Chomper. Got it.
Yep, last
Like
one.
a furry caterpillar.
Alright. So, with that, the sheriff tells you exactly how to get there.
Good.
He says it won't take long. I promise. You just go in to see what's up and report back. And he bids you good luck and sends you all on your way. I just have to double check something real quick. I just want to make sure that. Okay. So, all right, good. Just making sure I had the lighting set up correctly. All right. So, which of you? How many of you are obviously, Kay doesn't have to carry one.
I have low light vision, so I don't think I need a torch.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine in the dark. In this level of darkness.
Cat definitely needs some sort of light source.
As will Dino, but Chomper doesn't need it that reliably because he has low light and scent.
Alright, so I'm going to put torch tokens. I made little tokens that represent torches, and they give off light. So I'm going to put those on your characters. Dream, you have low light, I think, or pretty sure you do.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, so you're fine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move you to the map. Feel free to rearrange yourselves however you like. I just did a whatever. I just kind of dropped everyone on there.
Oh, I can see a lot.
Yeah, so you come up.
Chomper in front of me just because he's, better suited for this.
You come up and let me actually adjust this because the door is open. As I said.
It's dark out, right? Because I can see everything.
Right. Well, again, the door to the vault is open, so yeah, you guys can sort of see inside.
Just see door.
Yeah, I just see door too. I'm trying to see how close I have to get, like, in. yeah, even when I'm here, I can't see inside. But that's just to show you.
Oh, and I forgot the sheriff is coming with you. Forgot to place him.
Oh, now I can see inside.
Same.
Oh, hey, I see what looks like a tomb.
Yep. So the sheriff says, I've asked Father Xantus to wait at the cathedral until we're done. He really wanted to come see this for himself, but I told him it could be too dangerous for him.
So you checked inside, right?
He says, I took a quick glance inside. I noticed that the remains of the deceased Father Tobyn had been disturbed, and it appeared that they were taken. I couldn't be too sure, but I've only looked. I didn't step inside myself. I was alone.
Interesting. Chomper, do you smell anything, boy?
Yeah, anyone who wants to make a perception check can do so.
Oh, I'm gonna do so as well, but just that he can use scent, so
Right,
it
yeah.
could be pretty helpful.
But yeah, everybody can make a perception check if they want.
Plus
I'm working
one.
on it.
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Hey, fucking me.
Oh, that's good. That's very good.
Holy.
3 out of 5.
Everyone above a 20 except for the dinosaur. All right.
Even with the
So
smell.
we see all the things. We see through time and space itself.
So, you guys, from there, you can see everything that Sheriff Hemlock told you is correct. You can, those of you that have sort of like an angle on the vault in question, which is going to be the one. No, it's actually be the far one down here. You see that the remains have in fact been taken. You also see a bunch of footprints on the ground, leading. There's a set that leads into the vault and another set that leads out of the vault. Everyone.
I think we should follow the set that leads out.
Everyone can make a survival check if they want on the prints.
Me and Chomper definitely will, but Chomper
Ah.
scent really comes in handy when it comes to tracks.
I tried. I can only do so well.
Where is it? Survival, yes.
Okay.
Cade over here with them strong senses.
So Cade looks down at the prints and sort of counts them up. She knows that there are about 6 sets of goblin footprints as well as one humanoid creature. The tracks lead. They actually climbed over a wall to get into this area before approaching and entering the vault.
So I literally immediately just, like, as I'm noticing this stuff, I'm saying all of this out loud and narrating to everyone and pointing in the direction that we should go.
Oh. I'm doing a danger right now.
The sheriff is going to step forward a little bit, and he's going to say, well, with all of you here, I feel a little more confident about actually entering and seeing what they did.
Go have at it.
Just be at the ready in case anything comes up.
I walk slightly behind him.
He continues to sort of like, the door isn't like fully open, but it almost is. He like finishes opening the door. He steps inside, and in fact, something does happen. Two skeletons appear.
I'll have you know that those tokens don't look like skeletons.
I didn't make them.
I know. It's just they look like bugs. Or that, or I'm just very tired.
Just
I think
very
you're just
tired.
tired.
I
It's
see a
very
skeleton
see a
in a.
skull.
I see a skull. I see a vest.
Yeah,
I
now
see
that
some wiry hairs.
yeah, now that I've opened the character sheet, it does resemble a skeleton, but I can see how in the small little bit right there that
Looks like a beetle.
it might
It
not
does
look
look
like
a little
it.
like a beetle. Which, to be fair, when you're looking at a beetle, they have an exoskeleton, so you are looking at their skeleton.
Let me
Oh,
zoom in a bit here just so the
shut
stream
up.
can see everything that's happening. Okay. So,
All right, round 4. Let's do this.
yep, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Well, actually, clicking my character token.
Yes.
That's better.
I gotta roll something here because I didn't
You got a 20.
necessarily prepare for this fight, so I have to adjust something real fast.
We could take them real quick. Just a couple shots of the blunderbuss and we'll be good.
Yeah, no, this shouldn't take long. Oh, I didn't add there. Just for my own reference. I like to keep their touch AC visible because I know that...
While you do that, I'm going to be right back.
All right. I'm missing someone. Jareem, just need initiative. Oof. Wait, why can't I roll? Why can't I roll initiative for them? Huh, that's weird. All right, well, do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so
Fuck.
Jareem, man.
Why do these things pull up on my... twice? Wow.
Some luck there.
all right. So with that, this skeleton here has initiative. He is going to... I really don't understand why the character sheet is like this particular one. Oh, there we go. For some reason, the edit screen was up. It's going to take out a scimitar and it's going to slash out towards the sheriff. That's a miss. This like sort of mangled, broken-looking scimitar that this skeleton has just tries to swing out, but the sheriff is able to block it. And it's now Cat's turn.
Okay. So Cat is going to run forward and throw a dagger at the skeleton closest to her.
Okay. It's a 10 to hit. That is not going to hit, unfortunately. Your dagger sort of just clangs off the skeleton and falls to the ground.
She's gonna just stare confused, like, huh? And I end my turn.
All right. It is Ursulin's turn.
Hey, I'm gonna sidestep over here, and I'm gonna shoot this one.
All right. You pull out your blunderbuss.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's also not going to do it.
I don't know.
Your shot just poof, and the skeleton doesn't look any worse for wear. That skeleton is now going to step forward, and it's going to... It's going to use its scimitar against you. That is a 12 to hit, so that's a miss.
Yay!
And it's now Dino's turn.
Yes. Okay, question. If both me and Chomper stayed here, do we get flanking?
You do, yeah. You're gonna have to like, I mean, not that I think that they would stop you from doing it, but yeah, you'd have to kind of like push past your allies there. But yes,
Excuse me, pardon me.
I'll just step over quickly and then be like, we'll go back to my spot.
yeah. When a T-Rex comes, you do what it wants. So yeah, you step aside. You go in and get into a flanking position on that skeleton.
The forces of nature say that this bitch is too conscious.
Yeah, and you send this skeleton back to the grave with your scimitar. As you slash down at it, I'll let you narrate your kill.
All right. I bring my superior scimitar as it's in pristine condition, and I vertical slice to chop him in half to remind him that he may be undead, but he is merely bone as he dies.
Yeah. Dramatic,
I
aren't
mean,
you?
The
Just
skeleton.
one shot undead.
The skeleton
Dramatic, ain't you?
is cleaved in two, and the rest of the bones that sort of make it up crumble to the floor, and it is very much dead once again.
The floopsters.
Yes. All right, now time to go to this one.
They're so chunky.
All right, Chomper, fuck him up.
For those listening into our stream,
You're welcome.
Leia had sent us a video of cute little Malamute puppies that are super fluffy.
They're so chunky with their fluffy fur.
Get him, Chomper.
Walking around on the snur.
All right, so Chomper does successfully bite the skeleton.
Wait, how the fuck do you get 2 attacks? Oh wait, no, Chomper's attacking. Never mind. I was like, what?
He does not kill this skeleton, but he deals it a pretty heavy blow.
I'll be like, oh, this is about done, isn't it?
Not sure if I can do this, but can Chomper roar at it to try to scare him? Like, haha, my druid over there just killed your friend, prepare to die. You know, type of roar.
Yeah. Absolutely. Make an intimidate check.
Alright, Chomper, you don't have my cantrip to help you out, so don't fail me now. Chomper, you did not fail me now.
Okay, yeah. A skeleton doesn't particularly understand fear in this sense, given that it's already dead, but Chomper does look very scary.
Yes. Good job. Alright, end my turn.
All right. It is Cade's turn.
I know it's not my turn, but they're pretty much dead.
I
Also, as an aside right now, Hero Forge finally fixed their fucking token maker, so I'm like really excited and like trying to makes it 3 of you don't have the same background color while I still can.
Sweet.
Nice.
So I'm going to take my crossbow And because it's one-handed and small, I'm going to put my hand between the two of them so the crossbow is sticking out on the other side of them, and I'm not going to hit them with it, and I'm going to fire at this Gabby.
All right, so
No, not Gabby, the skeleton.
fire at that Mr. Skeletal. So yeah, you fire your crossbow through a lot of traffic. And fortunately, it doesn't hit any of your allies, but it also does not hit the skeleton.
And I'm my turn.
All
I
right.
want
And I go
to
with the
get
big
those.
cramps. I can't really do much from here.
It is Jareem's turn.
Where's my mouth? There it is. Jareem is gonna head in there.
All right, you can make it till, yeah, like,
Right there.
you can get, like, just inside the doorway.
Alright. What the fuck? Get inside the doorway.
The sheriff will step aside.
He's got nowhere to go.
I'm gonna hit this motherfucker with my spear.
Stab him in the butt.
I'm gonna stab him in the butt.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
unfortunate.
stab him in the butt?
Motherfuck.
It bothers
Like,
me how
no
birds
shit.
don't have salivary glands.
Does not hit, unfortunately, as your spear just doesn't find the right spot to get in between the bones and really hurt this guy. Okay, so at the top of the round, it is the skeleton's turn once again. He is surrounded, very much surrounded. He is going to... He's going to just hit what's in front of him. He's going to make a double claw attack
Uh-oh.
at Dino, but that is a 10 to hit, so that is unsuccessful.
Oh, thank God.
And it is Cat's turn.
Wait, we have a cat?
A cat is just going to run forward. It's just gonna run forward and punch him.
You're
Wait,
running,
he's surrounded.
unarmed
Maybe
strike.
maybe that'll hit him.
you're running past Dream, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I realize I'm on top of him right now, so we'll just do that.
Stay away from
Okay,
my
12 plus
computer.
flank is 14. That does not hit.
Damn.
She's just gonna go, I guess I'm not fully sober yet?
I have a question.
Sure.
When it's my turn, I'll state my question.
Okay. Well, it's now your
I
turn.
think it is your turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try and shoot from this range. If I can roll higher than a nat 15, I would like to not hit any of my teammates.
All right.
Okay.
That one hits them all.
Well, it's 1 damage, but
All right, so let's see. With the diagonal, it's more than 10 feet, but he's being flanked. Still a hit. Yeah, 1 point of damage is not going to kill him, but it's gonna. You basically you shoot off part of his shoulder.
beef jerky.
Alright, time for the dead skeleton's turn.
Right, so I
No
just
one's
deleted
gonna
him, which
comment
means it's
on my
time for
comment.
Dino's turn.
Another round of ones. Let's go.
Don't die, man.
Alright, and Dino is gonna wind up his arm and he's gonna punch the skeleton.
Gonna punch the skeleton. Okay.
Punch the skeleton. So I think that's his strength, right? Because I don't really have an
It's an
unarmed
unarmed
attack.
strike.
Yeah, it's an unarmed strike. So yeah, just roll strength. Yeah.
It's just my modifiers plus 5. I think it's 6
So
damage.
it's 16. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, 16 hits. Let me check on the damage because I just want to make sure I get it right. Let's see. Strike unarmed.
See, I'm not completely sure, but in D&D, it's 1 plus your strength.
In this, it is 1d. This is going to be 1d3 plus your strength.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Strength modifier, so it'd be 1d3 plus 5?
Yep.
Wait, would it be plus 5?
Roll a 6.
All right, so you deal the 6 points of damage. However, because it's an unarmed strike, the damage is not lethal. So the skeleton simply falls over.
Oh, I was hoping to like cave his skull in.
Now, unarmed damage is only lethal for monks.
Damn it. Curse my desire to show off. Chopper, get him.
Okay. So yeah, you notice that the skeleton, it falls over but is still intact, and yeah, Chopper fails to. Or actually, wait, this would be a coup de grace. So let me check if you even have to make an attack roll there. Coup de grace. All right, so that's a full round attack action for Chomper. And what that does is... Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, this would be considered a coup de grace, so you don't have to make an attack roll. It is an
awesome.
It's an auto critical. So
in that case, can I wombo combo this skeleton so like I punch him towards Chomper with all my might and he like bites down?
Yeah, you punch the skeleton and sort of like spin him around, and then Chomper just lives up to his name and just takes a big old bite down on the skeleton and just like shatters the entire like torso, and the rest of the skeleton just crumples over in a pile.
Stealing kills, huh? As I do, not only the most damage, but I'm the only one actually hit these suckers. As like do a little celebration dance.
All right, so yeah, you have defeated the skeletons. Sheriff Hemlock says, "I wonder what did that. That shouldn't have happened. Let's take a look around."
Yes, I would like to loot the bodies just in case there's anything on them.
Dude,
Okay.
That's like looting the dead. That's fucked up.
They only have
Not my problem.
They only have their weapons, and so
I want to open this one.
it's the broken scimitars, and they're wearing like kind of beat up looking chain shirts. That's all I have.
Ew, metal. Not my thing. Alright, in that case, I'd like to proceed into the room to see if there's anything out of place.
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception. Urslan, the sheriff sees you walking over to one of the other sort of like crypts, and he says, let's not disturb any more graves, shall we?
How do you know they didn't just put the dead body in another dead body's coffin? You don't, so we're gonna look and make sure.
Alright, both me and Chopper rolled 16.
Unless these are sealed, like,
and Chopper's gonna be using scent, because, he has a damn good sense of smell.
As far as the graves, make a perception check, actually.
To see if they're, like, sealed?
Yeah, to see if they've, like, been, like, previously disturbed. They haven't. They're still, like, sealed as they were originally.
Alright.
However, both of you, including Chomper, I guess, because you all rolled the same number, you spot laying up against this wall over here is a robe.
Ooh, I'm gonna go inspect it. As he's looting the bodies, I'm assuming, because he said he was doing that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but nothing important, so I'm not taking anything.
All right. What kind of robe is this?
okay, this is going to require make a is it spellcraft? I think it's a spellcraft. Which I think it has to be done by someone who has ranks in it.
Well, I don't think I have a rank in it, but I have spellcraft as a class skill.
Yeah, it would require a rank. Detect magic would work too.
Ooh,
I have
someone
detect
with detect
magic.
magic.
Where's
Go,
detect
Dream, do your
magic?
thing.
I have it.
It's a
Use
spell.
magic device. Oh, that's not it. Where's detect magic? As I'm holding this thing up in my hand.
It's a spell.
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
I'm just holding it up in my hands, like holding it out, like
So,
you put a coat before you put it on.
There's a faint aura on this robe. You kind of feel as you're holding it up a slight necromantic aura about it. So Dream, go ahead and roll the spell. And all right, so you detect the aura. You know from your distance away that the robe has a necromancy influence.
And can I use guidance to assist Dream on his endeavor?
He doesn't have to roll to do this.
Well, guidance would also mean that you would have to also have detect magic as a spell in your slot. Like you have to know how to do it to guide someone else on how to do it.
I don't know if that's true.
Well, far as I know, it says that for guidance it's +1 to any attack, check, or save.
Yeah. You don't have to know what he's doing. You can just make him better at it.
The power of nature will assist you.
All right, so you spend a few rounds worth of time concentrating on your detect magic. You first detect that there is an aura. You detect that the robe is the only aura in this vault. You obviously know that the aura is coming from the robe. It's in Ursulin's hand. It is not very strong. So you can. Let's see the magic item. Okay. So yeah, go ahead and I don't think any of you are trained in spellcraft, but I will say that with his guidance, you can try. So go ahead and make a spellcraft check to identify the robe.
All right.
Come on, Dream.
Spellcraft.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Oof.
4. Nice.
Well, given that guidance is a cantrip, right? It is, yeah. So I guess if you want to just tap people and and see if they can do it, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna like
Just everyone.
The power of nature empowers all of you, and I'm going to go and like try to investigate first.
Yeah, I'm trying hard to rule cool this. So yeah, all right. Okay, so yeah, Ursulin's able to figure it out. This, and yeah, Dino, you would know as well with that
Yes.
check. So this robe was once an item called a robe of bones. A robe in this nature, basically someone could attach various magically enhanced patches to a robe or some other article of clothing. This one had bone patches attached to it, and when used, this is the item that put those skeletons in here. The ones that attacked you. No patches remain on the robe, so it is no longer magical in well, it can't be used again. Like the faint aura of the magic that was once inside of it still remains, but there are no more uses of this robe.
Ah, great. So that other person that was with the goblins is a necromancer. That's just fine and dandy, as I say out loud.
Would you need to be able to craft a wondrous item to restore a patch?
I believe so. You would need to be able to craft. Yeah, I think you'd have to craft wondrous item to make a patch to go on a robe like that. Yeah, pretty sure. I can double check when we're done, but yeah, I think that's how it works.
I just say this isn't any use to us right now, but it is worth a lot of gold, probably.
Well, without any patches, just like a
Interesting.
mundane robe, basically. But yeah, you could probably reuse it if you were to craft patches to attach to it.
Hmm. Who wants it? I say as I hold it up with one hand, waving it around.
I'll take it.
I look and I say, definitely not me. Don't need any undead attention brought to me. Thank you very
I
much.
The sheriff is going to just like pace around
Fun.
inside the vault, kind of just looking around as you guys did. He doesn't find anything additional.
What's
But he sort of just like puts a question to the group. He's like, why would someone steal the remains of Father Tobyn? Why would someone do this? Could this be connected to the
Question: How much would I know about necromancy? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Actually, same.
Make an Arcana check?
I was just gonna say that the fact that there's a robe here, the robe of the bones, which is a necromancer use robe, and the fact that bones were stolen, I can only
Ooh.
surmise that a necromancer came in here for the bones of their deceased friend to reanimate him.
Okay, so
How far off am I?
Dino, you know a bit about necromancy. It's not a school of magic that you've really practiced, but you know that it is a school of magic that is generally looked upon as being very evil. That those who practice it sort of are unsatisfied with what life has to offer, and so they either will try to control undead or perhaps become one themselves. It's just a whole bunch of nasty stuff that is a lot of the finer details are foreign to you, but you know enough that that whoever did this is someone who probably is not to be messed with at this moment.
So how much do I know about it?
He was telling you what you know about it.
Oh, sorry, I thought he was talking to Catherine.
No.
No, I got like a 6.
No, with a 5, she's not familiar with necromancy.
I know nothing.
I didn't roll it
I
because
will say,
I made a guess.
I will say from your past adventure in the Well of Demons, you remember, you think back to the guy from your crew
Glad I
who
didn't
was
roll.
about to be sacrificed, but you don't know any of the details or why they were doing that.
Dead people, rawr.
Well, I made a guess, and then I said this is why I made a guess instead of rolling.
Anyway, Sheriff, from what I know, it seems to be 4 bodies here. 2 of them have been undead skeletons, 1 is missing, and 1 of them's untouched. So I point to the coffin that's over by me. Who was in this one?
Oh, that's not how the... Okay. Irzlan says, "That's not okay."
He says, "Well, Father Tobyn died in the fire when the previous cathedral burned to the ground. Um, the other vaults in here are members of his family, or at least they should be. Um, one of them is one of them belongs to his daughter, Nualia. I
What?
think that might be hers, but they never really
Do the
found.
skeletons look like they were reanimated from these coffins?
It's a safe
Or were they
assumption.
just thrown off from the patches?
No, they were created from the patches
Yeah.
of the robe.
So okay, going back to my guess. What did Father Tobyn do in the past? Like, what did he do? Like, was he a good person, a bad person, like, charitable, yada yada?
Well, the sheriff says, well, I never knew him to be anything other than a devout follower of Desna and a truly upstanding citizen of our town. He was the religious leader of the cathedral, as I mentioned. He died in the fire 5 years ago. I don't know. He was always willing to help others and listen to anything that anyone had to say. I can't say a bad thing about him.
Very interesting. However, it seems that we have a necromancer on our hands who is capable, at least capable of using magic items, and that's not a good thing.
Well, then it looks like we're gonna have to take care of that necromancer. Because we all know how this go. And she turns to Dream. She's like, "We know how this goes. No matter, or rather, she's like, because Sheriff, no offense, but we all know how this goes. You're gonna ask us for help. We're gonna provide it because no one else in the town knows what to do. And so we're gonna skip all that and we're off to kill the necromancer. I take it."
Whoa,
Or
whoa,
he
whoa, whoa!
reanimates your
Not so
friend, take
fast!
over
Not
the
so
Church of
fast!
Desna, like my idea is going to leading me down the path.
The sheriff
That's just
thinks for a moment, and he says, "Well, hold on now. Let's think about this. What if the goblin raid today? What if that was just a distraction?
Seems plausible.
What if what happened here was what they were really trying to do?"
I mean,
Seems logical.
so this tomb is well known and usually watched, correct?
Why would it be
Well,
watched? It's a tomb.
it's not constantly patrolled, but
I don't mean it's patrol, but like people know where it is. That they would notice suspicious activity.
yes, most would know of where
Okay.
Father Tobin's vault is. He was a beloved citizen of our town.
So if I need something from here and I didn't want anybody to know that I was doing something, that's exactly what I would do. I would set there's a large event today. I would make sure something happened at that event and to take everybody's attention away from this area. However, not everyone was at the event. I mean, work still had to be done. So maybe we should go talk to the people around here and see if they saw anything.
Might not be completely necessary. Keep in mind, we have tracks outside. We know where to, or at least have a decent idea of where it's going to go.
Yeah, but it would be good to know what we're walking into.
My guess is 4 goblins and a necromancer.
Oops.
The sheriff.
I just clicked.
The sheriff says, "I think, at least for a couple of days, you all should keep this to yourselves. The
You got it, dude.
The town's been through enough today. I'll be in touch, and thanks again. And he pulls out a small sort of sack and hands it to Urzden. Jesus Christ, I got my campaigns crossed. Urzden. Fuck. All right. It's too similar, man. All right, so yeah.
I know. That was the goal.
Weren't we screwing with the DM earlier?
Yeah.
Jerk. It's also late, so yeah. He hands Urzden the sack of coins and says, "Here's your reward for all of you for helping me out." Again, like I said, I'll be in touch. I take it you're all staying at the Rusty Dragon. I know where to find you then.
Likely.
And he's gonna start to head out.
So, Urzden, how much is in that little pouch there?
Can I compare it to the weight of ammunition and just tell him how much in ammunition it weighs?
You're asking me to like know the weight of coins off the top of my head? Sure.
Just the weight of one coin, and then you could tell me how many coins are in it, and then I could do all the math for you.
Okay. Hold on.
I'd say that there is a small sack full of coins.
The bag weighs about 4 pounds.
It's about 42 bullets.
Interesting. Mind
And
sharing?
gold, that
We are a
is.
group after all.
In gold, that is about, I think, 100.
200.
Nope. 200. Yeah, I was close.
You were not close.
Alright, so we
He said
split
200, I said 100. I was like thinking, I was like,
Alright, so
42.
we split it to 6 individuals evenly.
Wait, 6.
6?
Yeah, Chopper needs his share.
A chomper is a reptile that you are forced to provide for like a child. Therefore, no.
And it was worth a shot.
Alright, so
Chopper has his own needs, you know.
Divided evenly, that's 40 gold for all of you.
Okay.
Make sure you all add that.
Oh, I have the 10 gold from the last thing as well, so it's 40. I get 50.
Yep.
Because I didn't put it in last time.
Yeah, you and Dino would each get 50 because you both found 10 gold in the earlier encounter.
That's if he didn't add it before.
Right, of course.
Oh, my arm hurted it.
So, where to?
The tavern.
Back to the tavern.
Yo, I'm gonna have to get off. I got school in the morning.
That's all right. We can actually end with you guys heading back inside the tavern. That's a pretty good place to stop.
Why is the dog going crazy? Dad must be home.
We can
Characters go to bed while we go to bed.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, we can open up next week with you guys like getting your rooms and all that. All right. So yeah, great session, everyone. That was a lot of fun, and turns out that I had mostly prepped enough for tonight, so feels good.
Yeah, that was good. I had fun.
Yeah, this was a.
Do we gain experience, or is it
We're doing milestone leveling, so I'll tell you when you're gonna level. You guys aren't that far off. So don't worry, you're not gonna be level 1 for much longer.
Yay.
The Roll20 gods have forsaken me, but then they rewarded me again.
Yeah, it'll come back around.
That's what happens. You have bad days and you have good days.
Yeah.
And I'm literally falling asleep at my computer.
Yeah, sorry. I'll try to not run the session this long going forward.
It's not your fault.
I should go longer.
It feels so weird.
I may have been playing Outer Worlds till late in the night for the past few nights because I had insomnia.
Oh, damn.
So.
I suggest you invest in melatonin, 10 milligrams. Because, God, that shit is wonderful.
I might have to. Like, I don't get insomnia often. But, like, when I do, it's like I can't go to bed before 3 a.m.
I'm going to plug NeuroSleep because I love that shit.
The Natural does a really nice... They have, like, 10 milligram ones, and like you don't need water. You can just dissolve them on your tongue, and they taste like strawberries.
Nice.
Ah, you
Right.
fucking twat of a cat!
All right. Damn.
His
And
nail
with
is
that-
still in my rib.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
right.
God.
And with that,
His nail is still in my rib.
Jesus. All right. Well,
Alright,
hope you get that fixed. And thanks again for staying on so long, everybody. Appreciate it.
No
And I will
problem.
see you all.
No
Next
problem. If
week.
anything, it should be longer.
No, Tristan, no.
Good night,
Fix of the
everyone.
week.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Night. Wait.